Hello friends, my name is RagePanda1 and we are back again with some last epoch up in this B. And I'm sure if I don't tag everybody in Discord, I'm gonna hear about it. So I will tag the stream enjoyers, because you know how we do the thing. Last epoch time. There you go. They have been tagged. They know now. They are well aware. Now we have been doing a little bit of work on the old account here, trying to get this character ready to rock and roll. And mostly that means I've been working on resistances, because I don't want to die. And having 3 of them that are in the 40s, that sounds like I'm trying to die, but I'm only a certain level, 41 right now. So that's all I have to work with. It'll get better as time goes on. But we do have a staggering 53 dexterity, which is pretty good for this time period of the game. I've also switched my build around so that I'm going to be using Acid Flask instead of the Fire one. And we're probably losing a lot of damage right now. And the reason is because I had to take off my Calamity helmet, which was adding 64% increased fire damage, and we're focusing on fire damage. Problem is, it makes me take damage, and that sucks. And also, physical resistance is the most important thing during the campaign, which is what we're running right now, and I gotta get that any way I can get that. So I would like to put this helmet back on, but without having this helmet on, I lose cold resistance, so I also have to switch this, and we end up with 20 physical resistance, and it's bad. We can't do that. We cannot do that. What's up, Amir? What's up, Snagga? How you guys doing? Are you loving life right now? I'm sure you are. Living the dream. Living the dream indeed. Alright, so what we're not going to do is monoliths yet. We're still going to do more campaign. I think that is important. And I think we're going to try to get all of the passives and all of the idle slots before I move on to monoliths. But for now, we're just doing actual campaign stuff. I'll go back and figure it out after that's all done, you know? We'll give it a chance to settle itself, and maybe it'll just work out. Also, since I'm playing this several days later after not playing this character for a long time, your boy might pass away. I might straight up pass away here, which is not ideal. That's not what we're looking for. It's going to take a little getting used to with the new abilities. But also, I have my bird throwing acid flasks, which is pretty cool. And I could make my decoy detonate with acid flasks. Traker, what's up, buddy? You were waiting on Twitch. Well, you know, if I don't link Twitch, it means it's here. Otherwise, I will link Twitch. Alright, that's what my acid flask looks like. That didn't do a lot of damage when I hit him with the acid flask. Ow! Alright, that was half my health. First guy we fought, half my health. Since I did a lot of respecking though, my skills are like under-leveled right now. Which is partially why they're doing a little bit less. But I'm sure it's going to be fine. I hate these guys with the stones. They look fucking incredible. They look awesome. But they hit like a truck. Ain't nobody got time for that. Hey look, we saw Ryan throw an acid flask. Right now he does it once every 6 seconds, but once he gets leveled up a little more, he'll be doing it faster. And I'm looking forward to that. Because the less I have to be up there doing things, the better. Look at this. Fire ballista? That's right, we going all fire. And then I had to reduce my fire damage. RIP! That's an absolute rip. By the way, you guys can do whatever you want in the comments. I will not be addressing Bloodline today at all. Not at all. So if you guys have conversations about your comps and stuff, don't expect me to be a part of it. Ain't gonna happen. There he is. There's the Traker.
On Twitch. Next time, tell me is here.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you right where to go. You got me? Snagga, your sound died. Get it back. Save it. Hello, Savesu. You get a hello. You always do. Oh, it doesn't annoy me. I'm just setting the expectation that I'm not going to talk about it. I honestly don't mind if you guys are talking about it, but if you're expecting me to talk about it, that's not going to happen. That is not the way. Ow! Fuck! Dude, those things hit so fast and out of nowhere. That's why I'm building all this extra health, because otherwise you will die. If I wasn't building extra health, that would have one-shot me and I would be dead now. And we don't like that. We don't want it. Ah! I need to just use my dodge. I'm always trying to hold my dodge, when really I should just be using it to traverse the map. The cooldown's fairly low. It's just that you want it in case you get your butt touched. At least that's what I want it for. Also, killing all of these dudes as I go along is not really the fastest way to level. I've been playing a lot. I've been playing a lot of different characters, trying a lot of builds, trying to speed level, doing all of the things. Also, I'm just wildly out of mana right now, so I can't do anything to any of these guys. Hey, get decoyed. Get Nade on. I need them. I need my damage helmet back. But if I didn't have the physical resistance, I might be dead right now. It's true. I got like 50% resistance and I keep getting half health. Those could be one-shots if I didn't have the resistance. The Dodge Charger joke. Absolute classic. Absolute classic. I don't know, man. Acid Flask is not... I'm also not spamming it as much as I possibly could. But I feel like it's taken too long to kill things. And that is not what you want. If you kill things fast, they're not as dangerous for as long. That's a little pro tip that we got for you. Oh, we're going into the stinky butt pipe. The stinky butt pipe! Thinking of getting it, but you only have a crappy work laptop to play with? Well, my old computer is upstairs, and that's got like a 2060 graphics card in it, and an old processor that was like, it was kind of on its way out. It was a little bit outdated when I got it, and I got it like 5 years ago. And it plays this game perfectly fine. So I don't think this game is that demanding. It can be. You can have great shadows and lighting effects and all this stuff, but you can also turn all that stuff off and you wouldn't notice the difference that much. I don't want to stand in your poison. Get it out of here. Damn. Give your boy a break. I should go spend my points. That Falcon still be slapping, though. Absolutely slapping. Alright, Flasky Doodles. I thought I already put a point in there, but... It is what it is. That's going to be a lot more damage now. Thing that sucks is this damage with a bow. No longer that good. We actually want throwing damage. So, I'm not going to respec it right now, but I am just going to put all these points in so that we're doing more damage. Hey, we could do the aerial assault. Guys, don't try to sneak up on me while I'm looking at stuff in my menus. That's not sportsmanlike behavior. Could you be sportsmanlike, please? Thank you. Alright. Now you boys doing some more acid flasks. We like that. And the exploding decoy. I want a bigger area. Fill me up. Fill me up, big boy. Oh, yeah. Oh, now we're talking. Now that's the big D. And I don't mean Dallas. I've been learning a lot about this game. I have a whole series in mind of videos. Just working on formatting, and I'm also thinking, like, if I'm about to make my first video of a new game, that seems like the best time to get my setup fixed before I start making videos on that game. Because right now, as we all know, I have my arm censored out over here because there's a table. It works for this game because then you can see my health bar. But I would like to not have to do that. And I would like my lighting to not be so harsh when I lean back. Because I like to lean back. Now lean back. Ooh, I don't like being in the middle of any of that stuff. The thing is, just random normal dudes can crit you in this game, and then it hurts real bad. And if there's a ton of them, you don't want to be taking that. You do not want to be taking that. How much does that poison hurt if I walk through it? I don't want to be too careful, because then it takes too long to level. But at the same time, I want to be just careful enough to be alive. I have not yet had a hardcore character die. I have one that's level 62. I think I have another one that's level 20 or something like that. So, I've been doing a little bit of hardcore grinding. I've been in the monoliths, getting all the good butt stuff. Butt stuff. I have been doing a lot of work in that way. So now I know what it takes to survive as a hardcore boy. Which is why I had to redo my whole build. What I actually really want to find is some leech. Leech would be great. Because self-healing... Like, when these little rats come in and attack you for a bunch of minuscule damage, it adds up quick. But if you're doing a bunch of leech, you're basically negating the entire risk. Which is great. That's all we've ever wanted. All we've ever wanted. I am noticing that this build might not be the very best for big AoE. I need to get some more... Like, that flask blows up in a decent area, but it ain't no huge area. And I'm trying to stay huge up in this bitch. So we might be looking for more of that, but I gotta get all of this other damage bonus stuff first. I don't really need those points. Is there more... I thought there was more area somewhere. There's the increased area. We're going to go up to that after we finish these 4 points. That's going to do us. That is really going to do us. Oh yeah. This acid flask I am going to take. I'm not taking the one for decoys. But I am making it so my ballistas can do the thing. Snagga says, buy it for me, pretty lady. Are you going to paint me like one of your French girls? Is that what you're going to do? You're dodging titty streams on Twitch. You never dodge my titty streams. You better be milking those streams, if you know what I mean. if you follow what I'm throwing at you. Oh, did I plan this far ahead? I think I did. Increased area for skills is pretty good. That's almost like the exact problem I just said I was having. Probably I should get that. Hold on. Let me just make sure I don't have any leech. I don't have any leech nodes chilling. And I don't have any health per hit because sometimes that's different. Health gained is endurance. Health just gained. Those are all good, but I think I need the area right now. That's where my head's at. That's where my head's at. Maybe it's just because I was fighting 400, 1,000 rats. And I don't want to succumb to the little nibbles. That's what I don't want. It's like, sometimes I have little mini explosions, right? There's one somewhat bigger one and then 3 smaller ones. Sometimes they kind of land on each other and it makes the area even smaller. Alright, Ballista, show me your fire capabilities. Falcon does too much damage. Can't test anything. Oh, did you see the multi-shot go? Of course it dies. Of course it dies. I'm trying to test things. Of course it's gonna die. Wow. Alright, we're shredding now. We be shredding. I think I gotta go down to go up. Watch out for those banana skins. You're gonna get the old purple pecker. Not what you want. Bad time. I imagine that's gotta burn. It doesn't go purple just for its own good times. It's trying to tell you something. It's trying to say, excuse me, sir. Please. This is for human-to-human contact only. I better not go into detail. I'm going to get canceled. YouTube's going to shut it down. They're going to shut it down. Oh, fuck. I had to scratch the shoulder. This is when they get you. I'm actually, like, too high level for this area, sort of. Because I'm kind of the same level as the area. And in this game, if you're trying to speed level, that is not the way. I need to be zipping and zooming. So I'm just going to pretend that I'm confident in my build now. That we've had a little bit of a try. Don't swing that towards me. That will literally one-shot me, by the way. That little swingy rock. That ain't ideal at all. Here, I'll just go in the corner. I guess. The dangerous place that I don't want to be. Fuck's sake. You know what I need to do is I need to make a loot filter rule. The loot filters are so good in this game. Absolutely insane, actually. Hey, boyos. My mana's a problem, too. I need some mana regen. That's for shizzle. Alright. You guys good? Can I do my loot filter? Is it gonna be fine? Forgot that I mean, it's good that I keep the loot filter all in one because I'll be searching for the gear for my other characters while I'm searching for the gear for this one. So that's like, that's what I want. But I'm not likely to find the other ones. What I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate this one. And then I'm going to go in. It's so difficult because I'm in the middle of danger and I'm doing this in the middle of danger. For what reason? Nobody knows. Alright. Take me to Rouge Town, baby. Alright, we want levels of falconry. We want level of ballista. Shift. What else am I using? Acid flask. And, of course, decoy. Boom. Now if anything gives me a straight up level increase to those skills, it'll show up fancy and red. And that is pretty nice. Hey guy, how about you don't? You ever considered that one? Bucko? I think part of the problem is that my Falcon is also dropping it like it's hot with these acid flasks, which does take mana. It does do that. But I'm fucking people up. I'm not sure that I'm the tankiest guy that ever lived, but I do a lot of damage. That problem got fixed. We'll just see how much that holds up on a boss fight. Well, we might be seeing my first death screen. I'm not sure. It could happen. Could happen. I gotta stay on top of leveling these up because these points are actually important. I think giving a chance to get some charges back is good. Why does playing with game settings make your nipples hard? Because it's cold as ice, baby. That's why. The loot filters are crazy in this game.
Emperor, huh?
And I appreciate that. It's the type of settings that are really great to play with because they're fun to make, actually, when you know what you're looking for. And they make your game so much nicer to play. Bro, that was a mini-boss. Like, that was the boss's friend boss. And she got fucking roasted. Alright, then we just dodge. We just dodge while we're getting that going. Just trying to get some mana back at this point. But luckily, all I have to do is dodge. Because I got my bird casting my flasks for me. That's part of the system. It's called safety. Ow! Dude, when I hear that sound, it makes my butthole pucker. I don't like it. I also don't like that we are not doing nearly enough damage right now. This feels so dangerous. I just can't get mana. Oh no. If we just kill the Admiral, we're good. We're golden. What if I'm just spamming stuff? That seems like it's better damage than worrying about ballistas, to be honest. To be honest with you. Let's make it one boss instead of two. Ow! Stop! I hate it! I haven't looked up what that means. It either means I'm being crit or I'm being stunned, and I'm not sure which. It honestly could be either, because every time it happens, I take a lot of damage and I also feel a little like I've been stunned. Mate, this guy just stands in his shit and then you can't hit him. But the area is so small, like you gotta drag him out of it and then you can do damage. But the area is so small, it's like impossible to drag him out. Come on, bucko. Give it to me, baby. There we go. There we go. Now you're getting it. And also, mana regen. Holy fuck. It's a problem. I don't know how to solve the problem. I don't think I've seen any... I mean, I don't know every node that exists in this build, but... I don't remember seeing anything that would do that for me, so I might just need to get mana regen on gear. But then at the same time, it's like you gotta have damage on your gear, but more importantly, you gotta have defenses. So which thing are you gonna get? I suppose the real answer is level up and get the gear that has a ton of intrinsic resistances, and then you'll be fine. My damage windows are so small. Don't throw them over there, you fucking maroon. I will say that while I like playing on controller way better, the targeting on controller for this game is dog shit. It's not ideal. Die, please. Please. God. That was the most painful fight I've done in this game of all time. Off work fun. What's up, buddy? How you doing?
You pathetic human.
Wow, he's calling me a mistake.
You think you can kill me? You think you can?
Yes, I do think I can kill you. She's pretty. Hey girl, you got a man? Damn.
Quickly.
Bavisha, how you doing? Having PTSD from Diablo 4. Well, the difference is that Diablo 4 sucks, and this game is actually just really good. The difference is, like, when I'm playing this game, I'm thinking to myself, I can't wait to try out more builds. If I die, this is the build that I'm excited to try. Like, I'm just waiting. I'm just hoping and praying I get to play the next character. And then it takes, like, once you master what you're doing, and especially if you already know the class, you're talking like 2 hours and you're back in the end game. That's fine. But when you're talking about Diablo 4, where I'm playing a character for 20 fucking hours and it doesn't even feel like I got a build yet, no, I don't have nothing to look forward to because the builds don't look exciting in the first place, then it's not fun. And you're like, I never got anywhere, and I played 40 hours on a character, and I wasn't even close to being done, and then they died because I disconnected from the server, and it's a nightmare. That's why it's different. On this game, it's like, oh, shit, I died. I guess I'll just re-level, because that's fine. And on Diablo, you're like, holy fuck. I never accomplished anything, and now I gotta do it again? No more Bloodline question mark, he says. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. If you're forcing me to choose right now, then no more Bloodline. But I am not here to talk about Bloodline, so.
Oh gods, where am I now?
I don't have a feeling that they're gonna do anything to fix the game ever, and they have in fact proven that they want to do the opposite. So, why am I wasting my time on it? Why am I wasting my time? It is not a thing I wish to continue to do. See, now I'm unhappy. That's why I don't want to talk about Bloodline. Because now I'm unhappy and I just almost died. A lot I almost died. See, you can't make me lose my focus when I'm playing hardcore. That's how you get me dead. Please don't get me dead. I gotta make sure I get the orb. A little teleportation cycle. Hey, guys, why is there so many of you? Why do you hit me so hard? I'm pretty sure I have good fire resistance. So why are they eating my butt? Oh my god. Now we're down to 0 potions. Not loving it. Alright. Let's go ahead and put in our point. I'm gonna have to get another point there, and then I'll be able to get the splash zone, but we'll have plenty of points to do everything I need. Which is good. But it does make me a little nervous. Not having all my stuff. Makes me feel like I'm gonna die. Bro, like, you do the quick turn and she just throws the stupid potion off the edge. Completely wasting the mana. I request that the game does not do that. That has not really been much of a problem throughout the game, though. I'm just trying to do quick turns, which are too quick for the AI, and they can't figure themselves out. There's this couch you know of. You what, mate? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Is it because of the thing that you made? Is that what that is? That might be what you're talking about. And you're a pervert for that, I want you to know. Absolutely disgusting! Turns out, I don't want to get bifurcated by a bunch of hot schmeat. Or however a better way to say that is. I don't know.
Easy.
You choose. I did enjoy the meme. That's true. It was funny. Hey, if you guys gotta fetishize me a little bit, then that's just what you gotta do. I don't try to look breedable, but apparently here we are. Apparently that's just the way it's gone. And that's okay. Bro, you know what I really am excited for? The Xbox dedicated servers on Palworld. Really excited about that one. I just wish that they did it faster. But I guess I also wish that they do it right, so beggars can't be choosers on that one. But I do know that a lot of people are excited for that. That game time. Hopefully we'll get a bunch of viewer participation. That would be pretty swaggles. There's also... So, I'm still playing Honkai Star Rail, by the way. I know I don't stream it every day. But, it's kind of become my game that I play and chill with Kim, because she's playing too. Now, inventory full. Unbearable. Here we go. Oh! A Weaver's Will item. Nice! That's pretty sweet, I guess. What is Golden Aegis? Oh, Lord. Look at all of this. Oh, it comes with free elemental resist. That's pretty dope. I mean, I'm not going to use it on this character, but I definitely am interested in that. Golden Aegis. It won't tell me what it is. It says I get 11% block chance per stack of Golden Aegis. Is that all it is? I mean, that's not that bad, but it's not that good. Have I done World 6 Simulator? I haven't done World 5. I haven't had much time to invest into fully grinding. I'm only level 40 also. I don't know if I get to do level 6 at that. If I do, then that's cool, but yeah, I haven't done Simulated Universe at all. But I plan to. And I wanted to do, like, I've been wanting to do the story mode, but apparently there's something cool coming, and Kimberly wants to see my reactions, so she's like, don't do it unless you're streaming. But also, she's never around for me to stream it. It's like, damn, woman. Come on, girl. Wow, my damage with Acid Flask has gone crazy since we started this stream. It's like quadrupled. That's bonkers. Very bonkers. And very cool that a bunch of my skills are doing it. Hey, fire guy. Lick my balls! Oh, wow, spoilers. Now I know it's Kafka. But yeah, that's the next one I'm doing. I need to get it done in the next few days here so I can, like, get my 5,000 points. But I really enjoy Simulated Universe, so I'm glad that's one of the daily things. It's like on Bloodline they have Dungeon Descent, which is supposed to be somewhat similar to that. But it's just a brain dead mode that takes way too long. And you get, like, dog shit rewards from it, honestly. Like, they're not that great. But I feel like Simulated Universe, it's, like, fun and interactive. And I feel like the pickups actually matter. Like, if I get bad pickups, it feels bad because I need the good ones to win. And because of that, when I get the good ones, it's like, fuck yeah. Now we're rolling. It gives you that little hit of dopamine. And then the rewards are also pretty slick. So I like that. It's nice to have good repeatable content. Like, the Echoes of War are nice, I guess, but I feel like I would get sick of them after a while. They're not as interactive. In fact, I'm sure for a lot of them you can just auto-battle that shit if you really wanted. Depending on where you're at. Wow, have you ever been driving down the road, just chilling, listening to music, and then you get somewhere and you're like, how did I get here? That's how playing this game has been for me in the past couple of minutes. And that's bad, because your boy is playing on hardcore. I can't be fucking around like that. Bro, I don't know why the ballistas take so much mana. They're fine, but they're not, like, worth all of that. Damn. I might be losing those. I don't know. I don't feel like they're as impactful as any of my other skills. And they just drain my mana like crazy. Like, boom. An acid flask or two and everything's dead. But if I do the ballistas, then they just sit there and shoot and shoot and shoot and shoot and shoot. Alright, maybe against a boss it's worth it. Maybe against a boss. But still, it straight up runs me out of mana. Like, I don't know. Fuck a ballista. I'm about to respec that into some other shit. Maybe a smoke bomb. I should check and see if there's any way to put smoke bomb on the acid flask train. Am I safe? Am I safe here? Smoke bomb flask. No. There was no way. Alright, if I'm not going to use that one, another option would be to have shurikens, which I can't make them do flasks, but they're also throwing damage. And I can make shift, which is my dash ability. I can make that cast shurikens as I go, every time I use shift. So specializing in both of those could be valuable for that reason. Oh, he going. He doing it to him. I'm glad that guy's my friend, because that would be scary otherwise. He's just fucking skeeting on him, dude. He's got the smoke trail skeets. I don't know why it's making me run into a forest fire. Apparently only I can prevent them. Yeah, I'm very addicted to Honkai. I think it's great. I'm just addicted to 2 games right now, and this is the other one. And I'm not sure... I don't know, like, I'd like to take a stab at making content for this game. Partially because it's newer. Partially because I have ideas for it already. I don't have much of an idea for Honkai that's any different than what anybody else is doing. But both of them are certainly options for me to want to talk about. I like diving in and learning all the shit and then talking about the strategies. And one of the things I want to do with this game is test out some of the strategies that other people are claiming are really good. And they, so far, I've tried some, and they are alright. They ain't the greatest, they ain't the worst, they alright. Mana gain on decoy detonation is pretty cool. That's not a lot of mana, but it's pretty cool. I think I gotta stick with the area here, though. I think that's gonna be fine. I don't know, I feel like I'm not taking enough things for survival.
We don't have much time.
But what are you gonna do? Bitch, get it, spit it out! You be talking too much. Straight up talking too much. Alright, what do we got? What do we got for loots to put away? Man, my tabs are not well sorted. It's a bit of a problem. I need to actually just go sell a bunch of stuff and keep only what's good. That's what we need to do. That's not very good. That's pretty low for percentages. These are always good. And it has potential, but I think I pass. I'm beginning to instantly be over trying to look through all of them. I don't know why. I just have a hard time with it. I just don't want to have to look at every item. Oh, hey, another one of these. I have one of those already. They're pretty good. This is okay. It's a lot of elemental resist on there. I already have a bunch of physical and necrotic on that, which I need. I should save that. I should save that. That's what I ought to do, and that's what I will do. Why can't they just give me all resistances all the time? I need that as well. Alright, fuck all of these. Boom. Gotta keep that. Gotta keep the idol, of course. Bro, getting 1-slot idols for me has been terrible on hardcore. I just can't fucking find any of them. Alright. I'm gonna have to sort that stash out. It's a problem. Yeah, Dr. Ratio is pretty fucking awesome. I would have him built up, but I already built up Don Hung, and they kind of do the same thing. They kind of fill the same hole. What is this guy trying to get me to do over here? That's what I want to know. He's trying to get me to go to the Tundra for the Herborian Cure. What does that give me? I don't think I normally do that. It's inventory expansion, but it's like I gotta go all over the fucking map to do it. So I don't want to do that. In fact, I want to unpin it. Get that shit off of my screen. I don't even like it. Estilia, how you doing? How you living? I never know if I'm saying that right.
That was close.
I just do my best. I just do my best and move on. What else can you do? Oh, look at him go. The Falcon with the bombs. Boots with the fur. Mate. I'm telling you, it's risky what you put in songs. Talk about boots with the fur in one song, and next thing you know, it's Han Solo season for the next decade. That's what they do. Those were the original influencers. Please don't eat my butt with your tusks. I don't want that. I do not consent. That violence was justified. In my opinion, that was justified. I gotta use the shift more, and I gotta kill people on the way less. We're just trying to get through it at this point. We're just getting to monoliths. Hey, you ever notice how there's like 40,000 guys on my screen? And then that's scary? I have noticed that just now. I suppose when there's 40,000 guys, it's a good time to kill them. Because then, you got your density working in your favor. More acid flask. That's pretty bunkers. We need one more point here. Then we can get into the area, and then we're really, really doing it. I guess we'll max out charges now. I don't know why I still even have this ballista thing equipped. I don't even know. I actually hate it. I just kind of want to start leveling up shift already. Because it just kind of... It's just kind of underwhelming. And the flask thing isn't working out. You done what now? You got 3 Bloodline videos. That's pretty sweet, I guess. Change the tires on the old truck. That's no joke these days. That's a fucking investment. That is a serious investment. I had to change my tires recently on the old van. Bro, get off my butt cheeks. I want to be able to just stand and fight this guy, but like this thing where the acid flask is throwing past the guy is really breaking my balls. Really breaking my balls. But yeah, I was just glad when I had to do that I don't suck at money anymore, and I could just be like, oh, it sucks I had to do that, instead of panicking. Because if that happened when I was in my 20s, I would have been like, bro, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I can't get anywhere. I can't do anything. Got no money. How am I supposed to go get money if I don't have money? Meanwhile, I'd be having my 4th fast food of the week on a Tuesday. You know how you do it. Of course, I have twins and another child. Yes, of course I have a van. Fuck are you talking about? What did you expect? Oh yeah, I got a motorcycle with a sidecar. What are you... Where's the surprise part? Please, Snagga. This guy. Wait a minute. You mean the family of 5 needs a motor vehicle that can handle a family of 5? That's crazy! Bro, Acid Flask is really pissing me off on controller. If I was using mouse and keyboard, it would probably be fine, but I do not like mouse and keyboard. I don't like it. Ain't comfy. It just tain't. These guys also are... I get distracted. I just want them all dead. Excuse me. Don't body block me. I don't like that. That's extremely uncomfortable on hardcore. That's right, Birdo. Man, the Birdo's got it covered. He can hit the flask. He's got it down. Oh, why does it feel like I'm going to have to actually kill these things? It feels like I'm killing these things. Gotta like when it goes smoothly. They do scare me though. Bro, hardcore is serious. It makes you scared. I don't want to die. Because this is my first hardcore character. It would be really cool if I made it to level 100 on my first. Wouldn't that be cool? Okay. Also, I think the map just always comes up when you hit the potion button. Not 1000% sure on that. I might just be gripping the controller in a vicious death grip. That would not surprise me at all. But every time I have to use a potion, the map comes up. So one of us is getting crazy. It would be. It would be very cool to make it to 100. And then I don't know what you do. You just keep pushing for gear. But I guess that's the whole point. Hey, leave me alone. You're not done until you have every class and every subclass at level 100, and then you've completed the game. That's part of the problem with the loot filters, is you end up filtering out a lot of stuff that you could use for other classes. So, I don't know. Getting the helmets that have the class modifiers to get the shards, I think I should probably tag all of those as a thing that I want. All of the class-specific affixes. Bro, give me some mana, please. Oh, we out of potions. Alright. Alright. That's perfectly fine. I'm not scared, you're scared. I don't know what's draining it that much, though. Alright. Didn't like how that didn't hurt that guy very much. Okay. This ain't gonna be good. In fact, this is already extraordinarily bad. See, my map did come up again when I used the potion, and I really don't think it was me that time. I can't do anything but run. And when I try to do the quick thing, the stupid fucking flask goes the wrong direction. It does it every time. Just auto-target a little bit, please. My boss damage is terrible because I can't fucking hit anything. That's why the ballistas need to be coming out. What if I just let him whack me? See, it hurts too much. I can't just stand there. It's a problem. I don't know if the other ability was any better. I remember I was missing a bunch of hits on that too. The trick is that you're trying to run one way and shoot the other way. And it's a problem. It is in fact a problem. You lost 4 years in Diablo? This is definitely very reminiscent. But unlike Diablo 4, which was terrible, this game is really good. Every time there's like a... You're hoping that something works one way and it could work the good way or the bad way. It always works the good way. You're always happy about it. And there's things like... what's a good example? What is a good example? Alright, now my headset's gonna die. That's wonderful. Oh, here we go. This is a good example. Okay, so... if you take this node in the skill tree, your Falcon will throw these flasks, the acid flasks. And it tells me right on there that if I put points into acid flasks over here, and I specialize in the skill myself, then the bird will get the bonuses. But it also says, it tells me right there, that even though it's based on my skill trees and my stats, it still counts as an attack from the Falcon to apply this node, which applies a mark when the Falcon hits something. That's how detailed it is when it's talking about the skills. It tells you everything you need to know. And that's one of the things that I love about it. Because I'll tell you what I'm tired of. I'm tired of a game that doesn't tell me dog shit about what I'm trying to read about stats, and then when it does tell me something, it's usually wrong. I'm over that part of it. I can tell you that for sure.
Yes.
So yeah, the fact that they're so clear about it, and every time that they have a choice, right? Like when they do that acid flasks thing, they could have said it uses the Falcon stats, but you get to use your skills. That would have been worse. So instead, they make it so it's based on your stats. Or they could have said, well, it's based on your stats and your skill trees, so it's not going to apply the mark. They could have done that too, but no, they're like, let's just make this the best way it could be in all aspects, because that's just more fun. Nobody likes it when they feel like they're losing something. Just make it awesome. And that's what they did. That's what they did, and I'm happy. Waypoint locked to the old tundra. I can't believe they've done this. Can I hide this quest? Like, I already have it unpinned. I would like it to just go away. I don't want to see the thing on the map. Because it's superseding the one that I need for my actual quests. And believe it or not, I don't like that. That's not the best. Keep this area going. If only I had the homing missiles for acid flasks. I don't think that's an actual thing, but it would be nice. Damn. I got bamboozled. I got bamboozled by the map. You're talking about original Diablo? Yeah, I played original Diablo myself. Big fan. Actually, I played the beta test of it where they gave you a demo and it was like the first couple of... You could go down the first couple of levels into the church. I think it was like 6 levels or something. And you could only play the warrior. And I had a great time even then. A great time. Boom. And I also played a lot of Diablo 2. And I guess everybody said Diablo 3 wasn't as good. But by the time that I got around to playing it, it was super good. And I spent a ton of hours playing that one. That's why last year, when I stopped playing Bloodline, I was gonna dedicate the whole damn channel to making Diablo 4 content because it was just coming out. Unfortunately, Diablo 4 sucks. It's not a good game. It's like, it's fine for a playthrough, but it's not good for like, I want to sit here and play this for a long time and make this is gonna be my new life. It ain't good for that. Get him acid flasks. Hooray. I just need to make my guy so tanky that nothing can stop me. Also, I don't want to pick up all of those random yellow items because I don't have room in my bank. And I'm just going to sell them for a minor gold increase. Which would be nice, to be fair. It would be nice. I definitely just need to do shurikens with shift. That's what I need to do. But the thing is, well, I guess I'm close to level 50 now. I'm close to it, so that's when I get my last specialization. It's Ryan! What's up, buddy? Of course, you've been here the whole time. I gave you the ability to throw Molotov cocktails at people. I thought that sounded like you. That's what I've heard. You're that kind of guy. I also played a lot of all of the games you just mentioned. Big fan. Back in those days, I had every console. Because I was one of those gamers, you know. These days, I don't get to play some of those kinds of titles because I don't buy PlayStation products anymore. I'm not super totally against them. I do think their business practices are a bit scummy, but then Nintendo does the same thing. Like trying super duper hard and paying extra money to keep the competition from having access to products. It's like, just make yours better. If you just make a better console, then you're going to get the business. But if your tactic is to try to cut the dick off of your competition instead of making your thing better, then that's not super respectable in my opinion. That's just how I feel on the inside.
Full lumpy mother bumper.
Wait, how am I lumpy? How the fuck am I lumpy? What does that even mean? Maybe the camera's just not very nice to me, but I'm in fairly decent shape. Like, I'm not a lumpy guy. But if that's what you're looking for, I got one very specific lump for you. Boom. Hey, I hate these acid flasks right now so much. Sounds more like a Ryan tactic to cut the dick off the competition. I mean, I guess. Look, there's a reason why I'm not a businessman. I started a business. I owned a business. I didn't really like it. I didn't enjoy it. I was 18 years old and I was making over $50 an hour building custom furniture. And it was fine. But when you're a business person, there's only one of two things is going on 100% of the time. Either somebody's trying to fuck you over as much as they can, or you're trying to fuck somebody over as much as you possibly can. And usually it's both at the same time. And I just hate business. I fucking hate it. I think it's not really a good person's place to be. Because you can't succeed. If you give a shit about people, you cannot succeed in business. You just won't. That's for sure. I was not part of the Happy Tree Friends little situation. I don't know what that is. That means nothing to me. Absolutely nothing. Yeah, business is terrible. It's just not fun. And you know that somebody is really off their rocker if that's like their favorite thing. Oh man, I made this really good deal. Oh, it's so exciting. The whole time it was thrilling. What they mean was, oh man, I spent a long time trying to fuck this person over and I finally fucked him over for a bunch of money. Oh, it's great how much I fucked that person over. They could have got a way better deal and better service somewhere else. But I fucked him over with my words. It was great. Really proud of myself. I mean, that's pretty much what that means. Even if you're in the type of business where you're like, oh man, I got my customer a really good deal. That sounds noble. But what it really means is, yeah, I fucked that other guy over a lot. Just a whole lot and got my customer a really good deal. Nobody's like, hey, I hope I can reach a fair balance with this trade deal. Ain't nobody thinking like that. Ain't happening. You said you have ADHD so you can't be employed? Well, if you're owning businesses and shit, I think that you're probably employable. Kind of like how I'm technically employable. I just would have to have a job at a desk, and I would need the ability to, like, if I'm having a bad day with the back, I ain't fucking coming to work, because I can't. I did have a job like that, actually. I was doing captioning for phone calls for the hard of hearing. And, they pulled some weird thing. And it... what a fucking time that was. So... I was going through a divorce at the time, and they did this thing. We had adherence, right? And that's like, they would measure how long you were at your desk doing your thing. And the day that I was doing my divorce stuff, I knew that their system was down for adherence. And instead of taking a 15-minute break, I took a 30-minute break. Which you're not supposed to do, I know. And then my boss, who knew I was doing divorce stuff, tracked it down, went and like checked the cameras and shit, timed it all, and they're like, that was a violation, and they fired me. First offense, been at the company for 2 years. I was like, oh, that's really cool, man. That was really dope. Thanks for the help. I needed that right now. That was sweet. Luckily, it all worked out fine anyway. That's why I do freelance stuff. I do YouTube and I sell paintings. And I spend most of my days feeling like I'm not doing enough. That's pretty much, that's one of my hobbies, is to feel like I'm not putting in enough effort. Yeah, I felt like it was a little fucked up that they would fire me over that, but then it turns out they actually were, like, that was their tactic. They were trying, they did it on purpose, they like told everybody that the system was down, and then they tried to see anybody who took an extra long break, and they tracked them all down regardless of the reason, and just fired everybody they could. I guess they needed to do layoffs, and that was like their way of picking people. Because they felt like if you're trying to fuck over the company, then you gotta go. Which normally I would never do. Like, I was super good. In fact, like, they had these, they would do timings. Because when you're captioning stuff, at least back in that day, before the days of AI, you would have to either type it out, or you would do, like, a voice to text. So you would have to say it, you'd talk like a robot. You'd be listening to one side of the conversation, and somebody would be talking about something, and just like a robot, you're like, and then I went over to Carol's house, and Carol said that she had some nice brownies, and when she ate the brownies, she got diarrhea. Oops, diarrhea didn't spell right, backspace. And then you type out diarrhea, make your corrections and stuff. So they would test for accuracy and speed. And at some point, I can type fast as fuck. And I got sick of doing the voice, or if I just didn't like feel like it, I would just type all the time. And so I wouldn't have to make corrections because I was already typing it, and it was 100%. So I always got top marks for all of that shit. And yeah, that one little thing, they throw you under the bus because it's a business decision. Man, fuck business. I had a job before I started my business building furniture. I had a job where I worked at the company that my dad ran, and they salvaged wood to build custom furniture. So that's kind of how I got started on the whole thing. And that environment felt like everybody was a team. Like, when I started working there, I wasn't just like friends with everybody, but we ended up just all being friends. We would hang out after, we would like we went to Red Lobster one time for endless shrimp, and we literally, between 5 people, ate 600 shrimp. And they were like, this is going to cost more next time. Which I'm sure we're not the only people that did that, but it did cost more next time. They couldn't kick us out, but they wanted to. Brent, what's up, buddy? So, yeah, that felt better. But the reality of that situation was like, it felt like a good, friendly situation for us. But then later I found out that the boss was a real jackass. He had no idea what he was talking about, ever. And he was just trying to scam people as much as he could. Like, he was trying to get the best deal. Oh, I got this great price. Oh. Just straight up filling his pants about the deal he got. Disgusts me. I do not like. This looks like a wide area that could potentially have a boss. I will spend my skill point now. Speaking of area, oh, I got another one. Speaking of area, making it big. Shrimp is the only thing you're severely allergic to? That's unfortunate. As with every other food, I go in phases of whether or not I'm very excited about it or not, but there have been times where it was my favorite food. That's not currently true, but there have been times. Hey, you know what would be awesome is if I had some fucking mana! These guys just need to group themselves up, and I need to have mana. Ryan's over there pecking them in the butt. He's a real butt pecker, if you know what I'm talking about. There we go. There we go. That felt better as a boss fight, now that we're getting a little stronger. We're doing it. Korean fried chicken is your new crack. I could get behind that. Mine right now is sushi, and it has been for quite some time. But now I know how to make it, and I just make my own sushi like whenever the fuck I want, and it's really good. There is a downside in that I do not live near bodies of water where I can like get fresh salmon and trust that it's sushi grade. So I end up using smoked salmon, which is of course not as good. But at least you know you're not going to get sick from it. Because it is in fact cooked. It's still almost as good. But man, that really bright red color of the salmon with all the marbling in there, when you look into your sushi and you get to see that poking out the middle, that is something else. It is. But still, it's like an 85-90% of the experience made at home for a fraction of the costs. Big fan. In fact, I'm ordering more ingredients today. Bro, stop throwing the flask out middle of nowhere. I'm not saying I'm gonna beat his ass. I just want to talk to him. But let's talk about the acid flask. If there was a homing node, I would be getting it for sure. For sure. And there are some skills that have that. Like there's a wizard with a fireball. And you can make it shoot a bunch of fireballs, but also it does homing. And the homing is aggressive. That shit will spin around and make tight on a dime turns, which is wonderful. Hey mate, how about you get blowed up? How about you do that? I am still killing way too much stuff. I just don't feel safe. I don't feel safe if they're all chasing me. What happens if I get stunned? Then they're gonna have a smorgasbord of my taint hairs. Is that what I want? No, absolutely not. Leave my short and curlies alone. They belong to me. We all know what that's like, right?
Who cares?
You'll catch me some fish?
I must deal with Rye.
Yeah, that is, are you one of those Nova Scotia guys? The old Nova Scotia? Oh no, wait, you said Pacific, didn't you? Never mind. That's on the other one. I don't know why, I just always think of Nova Scotia as fishing place in Canada. That might be the way. Is that accurate? Is Nova Scotia usually the fishing place? Because that's what I think of when I hear Canadian fishing. That's immediately where my brain goes. I wasn't even thinking of geography when I said it. And then I thought of geography and I'm like, that's not how that works. That is not the way. But it's fine. Yeah, I don't know, man. I never was like a big fan of tuna. Like, you know, the canned tuna. Or they make their tuna salads. Never been a fan of that. But when I had sushi with fresh tuna, I was like, I get it now. Now I get it. And spicy tuna? I'll take them all. I lived in Milwaukee for an extended period of time. And in one of the burbs, there was a sushi restaurant called Kyoto. And they made the mistake of having a $20 all-you-can-eat sushi. It was only during like one day a week during a specific couple of hours. But my friends and I would go there and we would absolutely try to put them out of business. They would be encouraging us to leave for a long time. And we'd be like, no, I need another one. Then they had that red bean ice cream. Big fan. Those were the days, you know? You never know it's the golden years when it's the golden years. They just fly right on by you. Which means you might be in new golden years now and you'll look back at this time later and be like, damn, I wish I knew at the time. I was in my second golden years. It happens. Bro, I just want to get to monoliths, bro. I just want to be grinding monoliths, dog. It's so hard in this game to, like... You need so many things. You can't just have a thing. You need a lot of them. And you gotta get mana regen. You gotta get something that's sustaining you usually with every hit if you want it to be good. You gotta get your correct damage types going. And you might need flat versions and percent versions. And you gotta get all of your resistances maxed out. You gotta get health, percent health. There's like so much to get perfect in a build. And so many ways you can get it. You can get all the stats from gear, from idols, from skill points, from buffs that you trigger on yourself, from your passive trees. It's crazy.
What's left is locating the lance.
Absolutely crazy. You getting those progresso lentils. Well, I don't know anything about that, but I do know what the difference is between a lentil and a chickpea. I've never had a lentil on my face. That is not my joke, but it's a good one. It is a good one. I don't know, is it worth the little ballista? Maybe I just need a free attack that I can spam when I'm out of mana instead of getting mana regen. I wonder if shurikens costs mana. That could be the solution to the problem, because I'm planning on using that anyway in 3 levels. I should have just already switched it over so I could be leveling it. To be fair... Bro, this boss was 1,000 times easier than the other ones. Bird! The fucking Ryan. What are you trying to attack him in Nova Scotia for? You're supposed to be on the other side of the country. Fucking guy. Alright. Wow, that's not the worst shield I've ever seen. Will I actually use it? Maybe, if I use a shield build. I could see it happening. I don't know what a Hadassah is. Am I even saying that right? I don't know what that is. I have never... I'll type it into the google.com.
lance was found,
Hold on.
and a wand was formed.
Oh, badass dog.
Do you think we'll see?
Oh. What the hell is the other thing?
Their fates intertwined
Let's go together.
with
The Women's Zionist Organization of America.
for now.
Okay, so no, not that.
Focused on their gods.
Not that. Yikes. That's a weird autocorrect, by the way. What are the odds that you would ever mean... It's a name? It's pretty popular? Yeah, maybe in your neck of the woods. Not around here. I went to google.com and they told me the first thing.
All that is left is to take the lance.
That means it must be true. I looked it up on the internet. How could you tell me that's wrong? Someone on the internet decided to put that information there. Instant auto believe. Ooh, we got some keys. The old Soulfire Bastion. Now I need to finish my idle slots, which means I need to do 2 more quests for that. And I need some more passive points, which I don't know how many yet, but we'll get there when we get there. And I also still need more physical resistance. There's some on a belt, but I would lose way too much. Damn. I mean, this belt is good, but it's not, like, irreplaceable. I don't know why the beginning of that word sounded like I was a DJ. I am not a DJ. I'm going to buy a slot in the extra tab here. We'll just start filling that with stuff. I am going to go through it all, but I ain't going to go through it all on stream. That would be rude. That would be straight up disrespectful. Alright, where am I at actually? I need to do the Sapphire Tablet. This much we know. And I need to do the Lesser Refuge if I still have that quest. I'm not sure if I did it or did not do it on this character. In fact, I will do this quest, and then I will need 3 more for passive points. Unless I haven't done the Lesser Refuge, and then I will need that and 1 more. Which is why that's a good quest, because it gives you 2. And now you know the rest of the story. The Sapphire Tablet is nice because it gives you... Wow, I'm doing a lot of damage. Woo, child. Don't come back to life, man. Ain't nobody even got time for that. Still didn't switch into shurikens, by the way. Big brain. Super smart. Actual gamer at the helm. Well, first of all, I want to see if shurikens costs mana. It do not. That's awesome. Alright. You're just going to get despecialized. Sorry, bro. Sorry, bro. And then I think I could do casting the shurikens around me as a shield. That could be cool. Let's see if there's anything for fire. No. Is there anything that... Son of a bitch! Thank you. Is there anything that buffs throwing damage? Shurikens are now... Okay, this is like the one time that I'm seeing the words not be good. Shurikens are now be thrown at enemies all around you rather than in a cone in front of you. That's really good for the dash. It is really good for the dash. You never did get the slipper slaps, that's right. She probably knew it wasn't the right time. She's like, I actually would rather just feel super safe and not be concerned. Because I think he might be raging right now. And that's probably what her thought process was. What do you do? Physical pen? I'd rather have 1 point of physical pen than to go for 2 points of a poison chance that I don't intend to make stronger. And then this one is 3 additional. I think I gotta go this way first. Then I can go this way. And as we level it up, we'll get additional shurikens. And then I can decide if I want them to circle around me or not. But I do think that could be cool. And it's sad that this looks like Acid Flask, but it doesn't do it. I mean, she probably would. She was probably just too lazy to walk down the stairs. That's probably what it actually was. You rant in your videos too? Good. Everybody needs to be ranting. If you see something you don't like, mention it. That's what I always say. Alright, I am now doing exclusively throwing damage with my own stuff. So I need to respec those points. That is what I need to do. I should just do that real quick before I go dancing around. It'll be better, a little better. I don't know where I'm going to put the points after I do the respec, but we'll get there. We'll cross that bridge.
Hello, traveler.
Well, she certainly doesn't have to be scared of me, that's for sure.
You know, we never did get those slippers.
That is for sure. Her complaint is that I understand her too well. She's like, I don't know, it just feels like you know me better than I know myself. Okay, what's the problem? Does that not help? I don't know. It's fine. Dexterity is good. Adding increased armor and dodge rating is also good. It seems like instead, on this character, they want me to spam dodge rating. Like there's dodge here, there's dodge down here. Maybe that's what I should be going for. Honestly, getting the points with health and dodge rating are pretty solid. And this is percent dodge. Like, the problem is that eventually you don't dodge. That's why I don't like dodge. You don't dodge every attack. What if you miss the important one? Like, yeah, it can save your ass. here and there. But I don't even know, dog. I don't know if I trust it. And I don't think that I do. But there's so many of them. I should probably just start going for it. Plus, to be fair, flat health, really good. Gaining a % of your health as endurance threshold is also good. That would mean I would need to start building into endurance, which I haven't really considered on this build before. But that's probably a good idea. That's the only node that affects it on this particular tree, although I do have access to these other ones. Yeah, maybe I just invest in a bunch of this for a while. Because, like, down here, this dexterity, that is directly increasing to my damage. Each point of dexterity is like 4% extra damage for my skills, which isn't too bad. But I guess we're just gonna do it. We're just gonna do it. Yeah, that's pretty good too. Although it would be easy to respec out of that right now and switch it into other stuff. But we're gonna do it like this, and we're gonna be happy about it. Then I'll probably go into throwing damage, and then I'll get some more of maybe this one that gives me dexterity as well as dodge. That's what we'll do.
Do not dwell on regret.
That's what we'll do, and it's gonna be just fine. One cool thing is you can hit map, and then... Oh, where's my fast travel? Did I take too long? Ner. Alright. I'll walk back to the portal, if you want me to. Ryan and Snagga are distinctly different, but pretty similar. Yeah, I used to think Snagga was a big troll. I was like, man, that must be the limit of friendly troll that I'm willing to accept. Nope. Turns out there was yet another level. The trolling was not even at its final form. I feel like we work in these people. Oh yeah, they're not the highest level characters of all time. Can I shift down there? Of course not. Of course not. And why is it not showing me the... It's not showing me the stuff and things. Man, I do like the Falcon, though. Gotta say. That ain't it. That ain't the one, dog. I think I go up and around that corner every time that I'm supposed to do this quest. It is down this way. You know what, Snagga? I could use a couple of people being nice to me. So if you didn't mind, that would be fine. Every now and then, it might be nice to have some people who are just being nice. You're almost Canadian? But everybody knows almost doesn't count. That's what I've heard. I've also heard that Canadians are polite, and Ryan is really working hard to dismantle the stereotypes, and I can appreciate that. Oh, I forgot to actually put the shuriken on my bar. Not that it matters that much, because I'm not, like, pressing it right now. I'm just leveling it up so that when I get shift... That's pretty... That's pretty cool. Oh, hey, they actually, like, try to go towards enemies. Wow. That's pretty fun. That's pretty... I mean, that's not bad for an ability I'm just gonna spam cast when I'm out of mana. I think that's a huge upgrade, actually. If only I had him doing fire damage somehow. I wonder if there's a legendary for that, because there might be in this game. You never can tell. You're considered a pretty nice guy up there? Must be that internet. The internet anonymity lets you have your dark side show. Or maybe it's just that through text, it doesn't always come through as well as your actual voice. I have that problem myself. I sound like I'm being an asshole a lot of times when I'm really just speaking with my normal tone. I just say things funny, that's all. Then we gotta go get this waypoint up here. You're hated. I don't like that. Why you hated? Why for art thou hated? Yeah, tone is a difficult thing with the text. It sure is. Well, see, now there's Traker being nice. Appreciate you, buddy. I certainly do. Do we have the... Well, I suppose I need to go here to turn this in, so we'll do that. But then I gotta get... I must have done the Lesser Refuge already. That sucks. That means I'm gonna have to seek out some other...
Yes.
Some other quests that I ain't even sure of yet. Also, I gotta fill my holes, which I'm sure is shocking to you. Increased area for throwing skills. That's kind of good, but what I would really like, what would be awesome, is if I had like resistances. That would be great. All right, show me the resist. One of the nice things that's also a not nice thing is when I type in resist. All right, let's listen
Just
to
so
it.
you know, you're amazing and I love you.
She said that aggressive as fuck. I don't know if you meant it to be that aggressive, but that's how she done said it. So, when you type in resist down here to search, and also thank you, by the way, very much. I appreciate you. When you type in resist, it searches for things also that, like, just interact with resistances. Could be penetration right here, like I am penetrating their resistances. It could also be vitality, which indirectly gives you resistances by raising your vitality score. So, kind of interesting that way. Also can be kind of annoying sometimes because I just want to see things that are giving me resistances that I can use. And most of these are not doing that. And I don't know why these ones are showing up. To be fair, I'm not sure why those ones are. But it happens. This is the only actual resistances I can find. I gotta get my resistances correct soon. Because if I'm going to be doing monoliths, which I am basically ready to go do, they're way higher level than me. And the way that I stay alive is by not getting one shot. I should be fine if I'm not getting one shot. And the only way to do that is to have some actual resistances. I don't think I need lightning at all. I might have to just take this vitality. Not that, I mean, vitality isn't bad. It is good. It's just not what I wanted. God. You know? It's not my favorite.
You're a good cunt. Hey, love you, bye.
Hey, I'm a good cunt. Thank you. That's all I've ever wanted anybody to say to me. I'm a good... See you next Tuesday. Alright. We're going to go with that one. That means we need another single bopper. We look for our idols. Just in case I chucked any in the wrong hole. Been known to happen. It has been known to happen. Savesu knows what I'm talking about. I would accept fire damage. Almost anything. Am I really doing much with crits right now? Not really. This just isn't good. I just don't see a world where this is worth giving up the ability to crit. If your minions don't give up the ability to crit, then there are times where that's fine, but otherwise, what the fuck is the point? I don't get it. I guess I'm going for just the most dodge rating I can find. Which, congratulations, it's 9. That's what we're going for. And these other items can just get sold. I've had it up to here with these new items. Boom. Fuck out of here. Alright. Passive point. We said we were going to do throwing damage. Caltrops. Wait, I need this one. Health per point into dodge rating. And when I dodge, I throw caltrops. The reason this is good is because it's going to give me some indication of how often I'm actually dodging. It can only happen every 2 seconds, but it gives me defenses that I want anyway, and caltrops are kind of cool. So then, if I press Alt on here, it brings up caltrops, which is pretty sweet, I guess. I wonder if I can level that up. Is that... Can I just take that skill? Where are you, skill? Maybe it's not a... Maybe it's not a thing that I can level up. It would have been cool if that was the case, but... It's not the end of the world. I almost want to do more mana efficiency. I almost do. This is also really good. But I think the area is the most important thing. It mitigates me missing attacks, for one thing. Also, this decoy can go. Like, if I had caltrops that I could level up. It's not... The decoy is not really doing a lot for me right now. I should just respec this into shift. What level am I? 47? Ugh. I'm not going to make any changes right now. Not yet. Traker can deliver. He certainly can. Certainly can. Uh-oh, we got some talk about the old man purse. Well, by that do you mean one of the bags that you like sling over, or do you mean like a different thing? Which one are we talking about? Your neighbor provides the stuff to the neighborhood? Oh, like delivering things. Got you. You don't care about drug use if no one's getting hurt? Yeah, you know what? I think that's fair. I don't know, man. I think people should be allowed to take risks with their own bodies. But then if you go hurt somebody else because you're doing that, you should get in way more trouble. You gotta mitigate it somehow. I need to find Gross. That one would do my idle slots. Ulrich's Revenge is fine. I don't think that one's super difficult to do. A Study in Time should be pretty fast. Alright, we'll start with the Revenge. The old Revenge of the Sith. Or whatever. I confirm that Traker is a sniper. I mean, I'm sure he's got what it takes. I would guess probably not. But, I mean, he still worked in a capacity where he had a firearm. And it was his responsibility to use it if he needed to. So, how far off the mark could you really be on that one? Astelia, that is a sentence you said. I'm glad you're okay, I'll put it that way. Jeez. I currently choose not to have a gun. And the reason is because of the area that I live in. I have a feeling that in this area, if some things were going to go down, people would not be using their weapons to go attack other people. They would be using their weapons to go hunt. Because it's like one of the biggest pastimes that people love to do around here. And with that being said, I do think they're great for protection. But I also have kids. And my kids get into shit sometimes. And I have made mistakes in the past. Like there was one time where I was watching my oldest kid, who is 17 now. And at the time, he was only 5. And we both fell asleep watching a cartoon. And then he got up and started just walking around the apartment building. And somebody knocked on the door, and they're like, hey, isn't this your kid? And I was very, very upset about that. So he'd never tried to just leave before, you know? And it's not like I planned on falling asleep or anything. So, in a worse area, that could have been a super bad thing. But mistakes happen. You know? And I get it. You get your safe. You teach your kids about the thing so that they know what's going on and they're not just trying to press buttons and hope for the best in case they ever do get a hold of it. But still, I don't want to have the risk. I don't want to have the risk. That's all that is. A driveway easement dispute. Boy, it ain't even worth it, dog. That ain't worth it at all. Savesu, are you even still here? I feel like I haven't seen a Savesu message in a very long time. Did he go to bed? Is that what he did? If he did, I missed it. Because I'm playing hardcore on this game. And looking over at chat is not... Why does this thing keep coming back? Alright, you're getting shurikened. I can kind of stand there and tank him. Although, I don't think this is the highest level area. It's level 42. I don't know why I'm even still going over there messing with those guys. We killed the thing. We outie. No advertising here. This guy, he's not for hire.
You can't. If we pulled glad we actually.
He does it because he has to.
The sewers.
Not because he wants to. Now, I wonder if I should just go for the throwing damage first. If I'm tanky enough. No, I'm gonna go for the defense still. I'm scared, man. Y'all got me scared and stuff. Now we'll get some extra additional shurikens. Did you ever have that as a kid? Where everybody said shurikens instead of shurikens? It's a common problem from what I understand. You keep it low key? That's a good thing to do in general. I live in a small town nowhere where everybody gets along, everybody's friends. That's why in my particular area I'm not particularly concerned. But I am well aware, and I have lived in areas before where I would be very concerned. Because not only are people just worse people in some areas of the world, but also, they wouldn't know how to handle themselves if they had to find their own food. And their first choice would be, I'm gonna go steal from everyone else so that I feel like I have enough food. That would be the default choice for the entirety of the area. Luckily, I don't live in one of those areas. I live in an area where people are farmers and rednecks and they'd have an abundance of extra food, and when they couldn't sell their corn anymore, they'd be like, hey man, let's get together as a town. You do some work for me. I got corn for you. Let's do that way. You know? Let's take care of it. And I am happy to live in a place like that. Hey, Savesu's back. Welcome. I was wondering where you were. I was loudly complaining of your absence. Hey, that's some unique boots. Come on, something good. These are okay. They're okay, but for me, they're terrible. I mean, they're not terrible, but I'm using these ones that have increased dodge rating. I think since I'm going for dodge rating now, like the 28% is nice. But if I get hit and then I get 120 dodge rating plus I got the percentage, I think that's better. I think that's better. If I was doing frostbite stuff, that'd be different, but I don't know. I could have a lot of movement speed from all my dexterity. How much do I even have? I got 53. So those boots are pretty speedy. Up to 20%. I would be getting the whole 20%. Being pretty speedy might be nice. Let's just try them. Why not? Zoom zoom. I need a crest. Awesome. I love when I go to do a quest and then there's extra steps. Tell you what. Tell you what. Wow. Cutting the chains to steal gas. Unbelievable. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. Some people live in places where you know the people around you are up to no good, and if they have to do something to hurt you so they can get ahead, they're gonna do it. That is not where I would want to be. Travel to the ruined era. I need to travel to the ruined era, apparently. I'm glad I read. Bro. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. That sucks. I don't want to do that. Alright. Take me to the ruined era. Where is it? I'm pretty sure the lesser refuge is just done. No. How could this happen to me? Very sad. Will not recover. Will not recover ever. What about this one? What is this? Oh, the same introduction to crafting quest. Which is going to do nothing. You know what sucks is this isn't even like the last quest. Show me my completed ones. Is the refuge in here? Because that's what I need in my life. I don't think this is the one. The last. I thought it was the lesser refuge, not the last refuge. Pretty sure it's supposed to be the lesser. And I don't think I actually saw that in this bitch. And I'm pretty sure if I go to the ruined era and go to the council chambers, I think that's where the quest is. I'm not sure you'd admit publicly that we're on the same page. That is a risk. Oh, hey, look at this. What is this quest called?
Get a smile upon you.
Oh, look, it's called the Lesser Refuge. Boom, boom, firepower. I fucking knew it. Let's fucking go, bro. This is exactly what I needed. This is exactly what I needed. Oh, man. Feels good. Just feels real good, you know. Just want to say I'm thankful for all the people that I had to step on to get here, and it just feels real nice, man. Just real damn nice. Boom, boom. Let me say well. I can't see shit in this place, though. Everything's level nothing, so I'm not too concerned about getting a bunch of kills. Just trying to get through it. And then it's gonna be, well, I think we gotta do one more side quest after that. And then it's monolith time, and then that's when we either level up really fast or we lose our character. Those are the two things that can happen. And if we lose our character, we're sad. I know that's going to surprise and shock you. But we're going to try not to do that. That's what we definitely going to do. I need to experiment more with the dodge stuff for defensive purposes. There's also the endurance. I'm always looking for ward or health leech. Those are all my go-to options. Dodge and stuff, that's a gamble. Or endurance, like, when you're stacking endurance, right, the way that it works is when you reach a certain health threshold, for the entire time that you're at or below that threshold, you take a percentage less of the damage. And I think it caps out at 50%. I think that's what it caps out at. And I'm not sure how hard it is to get to 50%, but I'm usually hovering around 30 or something like that. So that's interesting, but you gotta stack all the stuff to like get the threshold to a good big number so that you're very often taking half damage. Then again, I don't know how it works. Like if you take a big hit, does the big hit check once for whether or not you're taking less damage? Or let's say you get under half health with the first half of that same hit, would you reduce the rest of the damage? I'm not sure. I am not sure. I'm not actually sure how I would even test it, but I'm sure with a game like this with a bigger following, people are probably doing that science and data mining and all that shit. So fun to ride, but if you do it every day, there's eventually going to be an accident that ruins your life. That's like a lady. I'm sure that's the joke, knowing my audience as I do. But, you know, when you read a message and you didn't catch the rest of it, you just got to assume. And my choice is to assume the worst of people and just assume they're being sexist. That's what I want to do. By the way, Astilia, if you want to post your Bloodline videos in my created by viewers channel on the Discord, then you might find some people who are interested in watching. And I would highly recommend that you do such a thing. I don't know if it's going to change your life or anything, but if it can steer a couple people in the right direction, I would be happy to host that link for you. Boom! There we go. Now we got all of our passive points that we can get from side quests. Yeah, let's keep the chance to get caltrops going up. Moving on up to the east side. Now what do I actually want to get? Oh wow, I can make them chakrams. Chakrams return, and they're bigger. That sounds much more better. Wow! Imagine chakrams plus you're shifting around doing the thing. I have a lot more points to spend in this, so like we're good. Damage per shuriken. Chakram deals more damage for each projectile you would release.
Ladies and motorcycles, good call, Rage.
That was the way. I knew it. Alright, so I need 6 more points in here before I can do that. That kind of... I wish it wasn't that way. But actually, I don't think this is even worth it until I get 7 points. Because then I get this one. I may not even put the extra point into this. I'll just wait until I have 2 saved up. Which won't take that long. Alright, we have done that. Now we're going to return to the council chambers. Which I don't even know, like, if it matters that I talk to her or not. But I'm going to. I'm going to do it.
May a terror smile upon you. Farewell.
And then we gotta find one. Now what does this bitch want? I think that's just glitched out. Pretty sure that's just a glitch. Oh, you know what I should do? I'm playing hardcore. I should get these other legendary boots, you know, like, not in my inventory, so they're not at risk of being blown up when I die. Alright, one more side quest for idols. And it's gonna have to be this one, which is not my favorite. But we'll start over here. And then I guess we'll go to the tundra after we get this one. I don't want to have to do this quest, but it's fine. Meth heads have a weakness for improvised explosives. Damn. Damn. Y'all crazy. Y'all's is crazy. I like how somehow Snagga became the tame one here. Hey, look at that. My Caltrops went. That's free damage. It's free real estate. Why am I killing things? Bro, this is working out. We'll just bird them up. Bird them up, Dan. Bird them on up. He told me to die. Lol. Nice try, Bucky Boo. Bro, if you guys want some, I'll get you to the choke point, and then I'll rain down hellfire. That's a game we can play if that's what you're into. Starting to attack me with too many at once. And when I don't like that, you get to die. That's how I roll. I tried to let you live. I'm basically a pacifist. All of this series of murders was beyond my control. And then they kicked me out of prison for piping down too many dudes. I fucking love that sound clip so much. I will never stop loving it, and you can't make me. Yeah, just the term piping down. It's quality, man. I think we should all use it more. Alright, now we need to... Why does it still say here? Is there a man lower? Or is it just the map? They want me to go that direction, which would lead me to nowhere. What do you want from me? I think we've completed the part over here. I gotta pin the quest again is what I gotta do. From the ice caverns. That's ice caverns right there. So we'll go here. Since I got the waypoint. DHB! What it do, buddy? How you feeling? How you living? Are you ba-da-ba-ba-ba loving it?
Easy. Too easy.
Oh, wow. That's a big old boy. That right there's one of them big ones. Boom. Eating. Yeah, I'll kill y'all. It's fine. Y'all want a portion? You can have it. Oh, DHB's giving us the old in and out. Yeah, you can at least take me to dinner first. What the fuck, bro? If you're gonna give me the old in and out. You sensed it was okay? Everything's okay. I shouldn't look at... I'm literally fighting things and looking at chat. What a dumbass. Bro, you're playing hardcore. Act like you care. Unbelievable. So what other skill am I going to use? Since decoy is kind of also weak. To be fair, I kind of feel like I could get rid of decoys. I haven't chosen what I would switch it for, but it's possible. I don't know, I just keep thinking there might be something with smoke bomb. But there's also dive bomb for my pet. That actually might be the one. Another pet skill, because Ryan B. he's slapping. He's a big old slappy boy doing lots of damage. So we might have to go for that. I think that's going to be the tentative plan. Oh, hi, Mr. Big Bear. Wow. Everybody's real big until a falcon flies through their butthole. Just once or twice of a falcon flying through your butthole and you crumple like a stack of bricks. Could have happened to anybody, but that time it happened to a bear. Da bears. Oh, look at him. He getting them. I do like this. I just wish I also had more throw range. Like, I like acid flasks, but I don't love it. I don't love it. And the range and the homing is the problem. But it's worth it because they are kind of homing when Ryan the Bird is using them. That is at least the thing. Okay. Now, I've got to return to here. Please let it be done. Please let that be all. You need a thorough cleaning. A deep and hard thorough cleaning. Oh my. Oh my. Yeah, that would be it. The Falcon through the butthole. Is that the one you're saying is a good clip? Because I agree. I think we could all learn a lot from that. Enjoying some herb at the gateway. Wisconsin was just, they had a law, or a bill, that they were trying to make a law that would have legalized that particular experience. And everybody supported it until they put some random extra shit that was completely unrelated onto the bill, and then that killed it. So basically they lied about supporting it, and then they intentionally made sure that they shut it down. Very annoying. Definitely could be helping me with my pain issues, as well as some of my stress and anxiety issues. But you know what? That's fine. Lawmakers, I'll just go fuck myself. No problem. No problem. Who needs it anyway? Straight up assholes. Alright, I think it's actually time that I can put this on my build. I just gotta do a little feng shui like that. And then we get her in. Now, we're ready for scary time. Who's ready to be level, what am I? 48 and going to do level 58 and 60 content? Are you ready, kids? I can't hear you. Oh yeah, you don't have a microphone. That's probably why. Damn. Damn, dog. What does this one do? Has a chance to pierce? Yes. So the chakram just always pierces. It stay piercing. I do like that. A lot of this other stuff that I had to do to get over to the... Well, actually, that node's just not gonna be useful. Like, just this one node. Having the extra 4 is nice because it will then add 48% chakram damage, which is good. And certainly worth the couple of extra points I'm putting into it. I guess that's 3 extra points. But I get penetration out of it and a little bit of bleed chance, so that's definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. And we're going to stay on that path. Now, for this extra skill, really bad time to try to level one up, to be fair. Alright, aerial assault. I leap toward the target and my falcon dives to catch me. That seems like a good way to get myself killed. Dive bomb, though. Oh, Lord. Kinda had to cough, kinda had to sneeze, kinda had to yawn. Looks like the yawn won. Oh, now we get the big stretch. Oh, look at that guy. He's got the big stretch. Canada's close enough to Wisconsin to visit family? That's true. A lot of my family lives in Illinois, where it's perfectly legal. Not sure I want to be any closer to Chicago, though. Turns out there's a lot of violence there. Some of my cousins live directly in Chicago, and I don't even feel comfortable visiting. It's just a scary place. Like, literally, they'll have billboards, and the billboard will be, this guy killed a bunch of people, so call us if you see him. But the billboard will be up for years, and he never gets caught. It's just still a thing. Canada seems safer than Chicago, I would have to agree. That is very, very true. Hello, mermaid. How are you? Alright, Falcon ascends high into the sky, then dive bombs the target location at high speed, dealing a high amount of physical damage. Can we make it fire? I can actually tell that just by looking at the nodes on the side. It's only physical. It might get a chance to, like, ignite or something. Not even that. Damn. Ooh, what about this throwing stuff? Reduce a portion of dive bomb's remaining cooldown when you use a throwing or bow attack and hit at least one enemy. We are doing that. Before your falcon dives, it now uses feather fall that causes razor sharp feathers to strike a number of enemies in an area around the target. That would be really cool. That could be good. Ooh, shredding armor with this as well. That's all fairly cool, actually. Could do a bunch of Shadow Falcons. I hate that this has to, like, hit my decoy. Because on controller, you can't aim shit. It just goes wherever it wants. If I was using a mouse, I could just click and be like, okay, dive bomb right here. And that would be nice. And I know, I'm doing my menus with a mouse, but I'm playing with a controller. It's just, I like it better. Get off my nuts. I like it better. Having less cooldown and then going down here to get extra all this stuff with some shred, I feel like that's pretty usable. Mana cost is 12. How about mana efficiency? Do we have any of that in the tree? Mana gain on boss or rare hit. That's cool. Damage and minus mana costs. I think this is the way, man. This is just a free cooldown that I can press that don't cost me shit. Decoys, on the other hand, costed me 37 mana. It does a lot of damage. It does a lot of damage, but I'm not even pressing the button because it costs too much mana. How much is this costing me? 10 per throw? We're going to try to get some more mana efficiency out of it, but I got to get my area first. Got to get that. Problem is the cluster bomb thing makes it cost way more, but I need the area damage. I need it. So, the question is, do I just risk it for the biscuit? Oh, we're doing it. Whatever. Fuck it, we'll do it live! We'll do it live, fuck it! Alright, we're gonna go straight for the throwing damage, I think? Or should I go straight for the mana cost reduction? Maybe mana cost is better. It's probably better. Certainly better. Mana gain on boss hits is really good too. And yeah, I'm gonna go... this is just gonna be a free utility skill for me. That's what we're doing. Free utility skill. So we're gonna do that. It's gonna have a reduced cooldown. I'm going to reduce its cooldown. It's not gonna cost me mana, and it's gonna bring back the cooldown of my traversal skill, which keeps me safe. That's all I care about. That's all that matters. Having it... It's crazy that it does multiple shreds. That is crazy. Actually, pretty wild. Alright. Super scared right now, but we're doing monoliths. We're just going for it. We're going to the end of time. The end of days. That's where we're doing it. Wish me luck. Traker's running around naked. Man, y'all better hide your banana plants. You better do that. Alright, we're level 48. What is my battery? Oh, my resistances suck. That ain't good. What can I afford to get rid of? I can afford to... Wow. Nothing. And everything's already forged, except for my hat. I don't know how this still has forging potential. I think I just needed to be higher level to be able to finish it. Same with this one, but I don't really need any of these. Right? Lightning is maxed. Oh no. Also, this level 32 ass bow that I got over here. What if I look for anything that has throwing? just as a word, as a keyword on it at all. Wait, I can equip this? Oh my god. That's pretty crazy. That's very crazy. I did not expect this. I might actually use that. I'm not... oh, that void and resistance. Ooh! My lightning's a little overcapped, right? A little bit. What is the other one? Void? That's like all of my void resistance. And this this necklace comes with lightning resistance, so actually I will be cutting my lightning in half if I try to switch that. Fuck! Why? Why they do this to me? Specifically to me. Unacceptable. I don't think there's any way I can replace that easily. Not easily. The sneeze still wants to come. And so it did. So it did. Fucking guy. My necklace is too good right now. I'm relying on it too heavily. Feels bad, dog. Feels bad. I really want to get a better one of these hats that has different shit on it, but I guess just fuck it. I don't think there's anything I can do right now. I've tweaked everything I can tweak. Unless I steal gear off of one of my other dudes. It's just the way it's gonna be.
Fucking guy.
Fucking guy. Alright. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. We're gonna make sure this is actually doing a dive bomb. And this is casual, actually. This is super fine. What we definitely want is these experience books. That's for sure. What we also want is to avoid arenas. They are scary. Marvel Contest of Champions is a fun game. They just never quite got the... I don't know. I feel like you play through the game and then you're done, you know? Like the account is just done then. Which is fine. That doesn't make it a bad game. But it does make it one that, like... My kid was playing that game a lot. And I considered making content on it because... How cool would that be to make content on a game that he likes to play a lot? It just didn't seem like there was enough substance. I don't like how Dive Bomb definitely takes a little bit of activation time. It's a problem. That is certainly a problem. I can invest a point to make that instant cast out of passives. It is pretty dope though. Ryan's got a brand new sack of tricks. Alright. Easy. And I don't mean easy. I'm just saying that we're good. Don't get mad at me, game. Don't try to punish me. You don't have anything to prove. Absolutely nothing to prove here. Nice. I'm out of mana though. That ain't super nice. But I do have moves now that I get to press when I'm out of mana. And everybody liked that. And then everybody clapped. I don't know why I'm fighting 100 Cubones right now. But if that's what they need... Dive Bomb is fun. I don't know if it's good, but it's fun. Ooh! A chance to chill. That's not what I wanted. That's not my favorite thing. Guys. It's not my favorite. Why this gonna roll with 111% increase in necrotic and only 48 for fire? What did I ever do to you? That's a bunch of hibbity horse shit. Oh well. It's fine. What we don't do is we don't complain, okay? We get what we get and we don't throw a fit. Okay, let's just dive bomb that and teleport out. How about we do that? How about we do that? And then we're just gone now. Why is this thing eating my ass? Oh yeah, because we're in hard mode. Hey, oh no. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Alright. That was well placed. The gold guys are no joke right now. Like, I don't have any real business being in this high level of an area. I really don't. Oh, fuck me. Nope, I'm dead. No! No! Oh well. What are you gonna do? I knew the resistances just weren't there, but we still did it anyway. And then what do we run into? We run into one of the fucking guys where I only had 40. That was almost perfect timing. We ran into one of the fucking guys that I only had 40. Oh well. This is my first time losing a hardcore character, and it had to happen. It had to happen eventually. Bom bom bom. Alright, I do have Captain Panda over here that I was going to use the Captain America shield. Is this like my dead guy's chalice? What is that? Can I look at my dead guys? Oh, legacy is just a different thing. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to let the chat create the character. Oh, they're just still showing me the dead character. Wait, is it a normal character now? What the fuck? That's not cool. I don't want that. I don't want you to just make it a normal character because they died. I mean, that's nice if you really need that in your life. But I don't want that. I don't remember this red thing being back here before. I feel like it's just telling me, by the way, you died. That's what they're doing. Alright. New hardcore character. Make an ice mage. I can make an ice mage. Is that what we want? Do I have any seconds for ice mage? Make a Viking. Vikings are ice. Alright, ice mage it is. Mermaid man. Alright, it's mermaid man. Does that mean I'm gonna end up being a rune master? Or do I want to go spellblade? I know that there's one of these weapons, or one of these attacks, that does a cool ice thing. Meteor, ice barrage. That's pretty slogos. Rune Master has Frost Wall. Rune Bolt. This one uses like fire, ice, and lightning. That's pretty cool. I like that. I'm not sure. We might have to go Sorcerer. But we don't have to decide that now. Doesn't this look like the Tyrion Lannister guy? Is that his name, or is that the imp one? I don't know. His dad. Doesn't it look like that guy? What is his name? Not Tyrion. It's something else. Alright, hardcore. The guy who died on the shitter.
In the beginning,
Tywin?
was darkness.
Alright, we're not watching that again. You gotta get back in it. When you die, you just get back in it. Oh boy, yeah, he had to leave because he's not the star, but it's fine. Ryan, you're always gonna be the star for me, and I want you to know that.
Is still a few days away.
Alright, here's what we do. We just don't fight this stuff because it's faster. It is dangerous. And it can really suck. But these guys don't give much experience, and it's so slow to fight them that I'm just going to skip them, and I'm going to go to this NPC that helps. Also, thank you very much for the donation, and I'm sorry I killed you too. I feel nothing about killing myself, but the fact that I killed you, I can never forgive. It's giving me the tutorial to swap skills, because normally I should have hit level 2 right there. But we're just not doing it. I'm not a part of your system, alright? I'm not a part of your system. I'm fucking Tywin Lannister. Alright. Now we just gotta make it to the guy who's gonna save me. Oh yeah, these guys hurt each other a little bit. And I can get some free XP because they're hurting each other. Alright, that's enough free XP for now. I wish I had my dash. Here we go. My savior. I do have to like dodge around and play a little safe, but he freezes people and does the thing. That's right, that's level 2. Now you're getting a fireball up that ass.
Let me watch you fight.
Actually, bro, I'm gonna watch you fight. That's what I'm gonna do. Bro, you're getting fireballed on. Getting nay-nayed on. Sorry it's so smoky, I keep casting these fireballs. Can't help myself. Really big fan of balls, especially when they're on fire. It's the kind of internet videos I search for. I just type balls on fire. Sometimes you gotta turn safe search off because, you know, fireballs are dangerous, so they censor it. But, you know,
And for what?
you keep looking, you'll find what you need.
Sorry, you killed us rage.
Oh, Lord. Bro, plant thing, I don't even like you. I don't like how you look. You be looking wrong, dog. You be looking wrong. There's that snap freeze. Alright, now we can start actually fighting things.
Where'd you learn to fly?
Wish it was off of cooldown. That seems like an excessive cooldown, actually. Hopefully my boy is coming over here.
Before it reaches town.
Yeah, you're gonna spin. Are you spinning with your fire? I'll get you. What I really need is, I think my next move is like a Frost Nova. That one's even better. Nice.
Well done. We're almost there.
Oh, hey, I took my Calamity hat off of that rogue, so I still have it. That's nice. I also still have the boots that if I would have kept them on, I might have lived. Can't confirm or deny that, but it's possible. It is possibly. Alright, let's see how fast we can get through town by still gearing my guy up a little bit. Or should I just not? Should I just not gear up and just fucking take what I get? You gotta answer me quick on that one. You've got to answer me quick. I also have not looked at this skill tree at all. But it's fine. I know that I want some resistances. So whatever comes with resistances, we take that. I should gear up. Alright, I'm doing it. I am doing it. Cold. Show me something with cold damage. Anything at all. Otherwise I'll just have to take whatever weapon I can equip. Nothing. Damn. Freeze rate. That's pretty good. It's got a little spell damage on there. It's not great, but it's fine. If I could find a good staff, that would be better, but I ain't holding out hope. Not holding out hope too much on that one. Surprised I can't equip this yet, but I will be able to, and I'm just gonna put it on. If I lose that, they're free anyway, so I don't care. I don't give a damn. Alright, that's all we've got for that. What about equipable items in general? This one's harder to look for because I just gotta look for the X's, which is a little time consuming, to be fair. I wish that I could type in equip or something and then it would just show me everything that I can equip. That's fine. Also not that good, but fine. This is stupid, but it's better than not having a piece. I think we could all agree to that. Man. Ooh, nice. This one just has 29% spell damage. Way better. Now we're rocking and rolling. Now we've got the goods. I need a tab for just like under level 10. When I sort my inventory, that will happen. I suppose we can... That's not even worth risking losing that, to be honest. Unfortunate but true. Having this hat would be really good, but then we'd be going fire and you'd be mad. So I can't do that either. I can't do that either. Because I'm an ice mage. Alright, that's all we've got for now. I could look to buy some other shit, but we're just moving. We're speed leveling. Thank you, DHB, for the donation. You're off from one job and on to the next. Well, thank you for stopping in and saying hi to us. Always good to have you around. Always good indeed. +1 for the slipper slap. Well, my wife is at work, so I cannot provide. Can't do it. Not this second. Alright, what I really would like is to have a dash so that I could just be zooming. And I don't have like a real AoE right now, which sucks. I do have to kill things at this point.
I'm off from one job to the next. Fun
There it
stream.
is.
Have fun, everyone. Keep up the good work, Mr. Rage.
I'll keep it up. I keep on keeping on. You know how we do. I like that stun. Can I just stand here and fight things, or does that get bad? Ooh, there we go. Alright, so Fireball sucks. And I gotta use the lightning and the ice. That's where we're at. Does that like have a chance to proc or something? Man, you just, when you're using a controller, you can't do speed turns and it sucks. You can't do them. Also, the cooldown on this is like terrible. I think the goal is just to freeze and then I kill. And then I wait until freeze is back. I think that's the plan. Oh, there we go. Now I can kill things. Now we're doing it. I need to switch that button for sure. And also I'm gonna specialize in that Elemental Nova. You're all gonna die. Losers. Would have been funny if I died. I wonder how many dudes I should try to get there before I try to kill them. Like, that's obviously a good number. How much mana does that take? It's fine. Like, this ability's overpowered as fuck. That's very good. Is the lightning chain lightning? I think it has a chance to be, but I don't think it is chain lightning. Alright, there's that. Now we got our Ice Nova. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We'll make this the lightning one. And I guess that's a fireball for now. Passive points. Gotta get our resistances. It's the only thing that matters. Excuse me, you're only one guy? I'm not gonna fight one guy. Boom. Now we're doing it. Still gotta watch the health though. I also still have to mostly run past things until they just happen to get there, and then it's like, alright, now I'll kill you. Now I'll do it. I'm killing these all here because there's a little mini boss up here and I don't want to have to fight him while I'm doing the other thing. Wow. That's gonna be annoying. There you go. Give you a little combo attack there. My damage feels low as fuck. I'm gonna have to craft on my weapon a little bit, but I think it'll be worth it. But luckily we have materials to do that because we just died and all of those materials transfer over. So hell yeah, dude. Ow. Mate. Do you mind? But do you mind, though? Alright, another point here. Gonna have to spend that for sure. Freezing Cascades, we love those. Those are great. More of that. And am I safe here? I gotta get this. Aww. I gotta be level 10 to make it better. Weak? That's weak! But it is the way it is. Yeah. Come on, everybody. Let's fucking party, buddies. Wow, these guys are really annoying. Those ranged attacks, am I right? It's alright, we got them. We got them in the end. Ha! Good job, volatile zombies! That comes from my potion, and that's because of the experimental item that I equipped for my belt. Pretty happy about it. Very happy about it, in fact. Wow. This move is broken. Why is that so strong, bro? Ice Mage OP! I don't need to kill all of these, I just know that they're going to keep coming. So we're taking advantage of that. There we go. Now we'll just keep moving, stacking a bunch of people, getting mana. And then we turn them and burn them. Easy. These fucking annoying guys. I guess Fireball's nice because I don't gotta worry about mana so much. But damn, that AoE is strong! I can't believe it. That's probably the best early game move I've ever used. I don't know if that is universally regarded as that, but it's my opinion! Alright. Little ass spelunker. Get yourself dead. Don't you come at me next time acting like you're gonna do something to somebody. Tank gonna do nothing. Thank you for crawling over here so it was easy to turn in my quest. I appreciate it. But no thank you for blocking the way. Ass. I can just make them not play, and then I just grind their health down. So rude. I just need more AoE on the fireball so that it, like, kills them all. See that quick speak? I hit him with the quick speak! You're enjoying the game vicariously? I'm glad. It's a super good game. Oops, wrong button. Archers, you are the ones that I don't like. I know I say it in every one of these games I play, but that's because it's true in every one of these games that I play. Oh look, another bossy boy. Yeah, nice try. We're gonna just put a stop to that little move. That little move you're trying to pull. Wow, Fireball is working. Nice. I'm already kind of to the point where I want to put on my magic and white item filter.
This way.
Hi, old dude. Oh no, there's men. They're falling from the sky. Bro, this move looks amazing and it's so good. I am not upset about it. I'm upset about being body blocked. That I don't like. Could do without that. That's what I don't want. I have never played a mage, by the way. So, I don't know anything about this skill tree. I have no plan. And we're just gonna... Fuck it! We'll do it live! That's what we're doing for this one. Although maybe I'll do my video. I was gonna make a video today, but I just didn't. I just felt like streaming. You know? I was gonna make a video on the max roll guides. I thought maybe what I should do is I should do one of the max roll guides. But I should stream the process and then edit it into a video from there. Because either way, I'm gonna have to like play the game for the extended period of time to do that.
Well, tell you what.
I could just be killing two birds with one stone. So that could be something to do. That might even be my ideal form of content creation. I'm not sure. Because I love live streaming. It's the best. I feel like I could have ran past those guys. Not sure those three were worth it. These big groups of dudes, though. We'd be taking them out. I know that I need to run past more things than I have been. That's what I know for a fact. Maybe just these little tiny groups. We just finish them all off here. That's good enough. Good enough for the girls I go out with. Vids are more educational, but streams are more fun. I agree. So we have the fun in the stream, and then we cut it down into a video to make it educational. And maybe perhaps just use the clips and do a complete different voiceover on it. I think that could be a reasonable expectation. Boom! It does feel nice. Absolutely slaying out. Some new characters feel like they don't have any good moves to like really carry you through this early game. Boom. A little flame ward shield. That seems like a cool thing. Man, they just really want to hurt me. Alright guys, nice knowing you. Peace! Bro, if I had like actual spell power gear set up and ready, I would just one-shot literally everything. That would be truly awesome. They have a way that you can make your epic, or your, what is it called? Exalted gear, that's the word. You can take the stats from your exalted gear and smash it into a unique item. And if the unique item is low level, then you get the stats from your level 80 plus item on your level. You don't even need to have a level to equip it unique. And then you can really just go crazy.
I'm sure you have questions, but
and make somebody completely overpowered. I find that to be really fun. So now we've got a little bit of role playing here. And while that's going on, we're going to... I want to get this node. Freezing Cascades sound really good. And we do that. We talk to her. And Glacier is, I think, the other move that we're going to be working on here. So I'm going to have to put that on the bar and see what it's all about. That's what we got to do. Alright, skills. Glacier, let me read about you. High mana cost. Does ice explosions. Alright. Lightning blasts and fireball both have a little bit. Fireball is doing more, so that one's going to go in that spot. And I actually wouldn't mind having a little flame ward. Why not?
Prayers be with you.
No problem whatsoever, my dude. Don't even worry about it. I like all of the skill illustrations as well. I like all of it. The only thing I don't like right now is that I'm getting fucking hungry. Got another little passive to put in there. Then we'll have to look at what else we get. And what I'm really going to be looking for is gaining ward on hit. Ward retention is great because when you gain ward, it's like getting an extra health bar. So that's good for obvious reasons. It's better than healing because you're not just healing, you're gaining a whole ass extra shield. We like that. We want to do that. The downside is that it will slowly decay. So you can make it stick around longer, but you're going to be just grinding people out anyway. And I feel like this little side quest over here is worth going to, but I'm not positive that I'm correct about that. Damn, I wasted all my mana doing buffs and stuff. How's Glacier? Wow. That was a lot of mana, but it looked cool. Should just be spamming fireballs while I'm waiting. So that is really cool, but it's not as good as just doing the Ice Nova. So that's going to be our primary attack for the time being. Ice Nova. That's what we're about. And you're dead. That took me a little bit longer to kill than I would have liked. But I also wasted all my mana doing random shit. Which is probably why that was a problem. Nice. That was kind of... So you can overspend your mana in this game. And what I did there was I overspent my mana to do the biggest attack that I could possibly do. Because I knew that it was going to kill the guy. And then I could just run around and regain mana afterwards. So that saved me a little bit of time by doing that. Like right here. Boom. All dead. So I think that's how I'll use Glacier for now. It is a really cool move. It looks really nice. Especially the big rock at the end. Oh, hell yeah. Movement speed? Let's fucking zoom, baby. Peace. I'm just using the movement speed. I'm not trying to stop and fight at all here. I mean, that pack I don't have much of a choice, but... I wonder if I can make Glacier just super reduced mana. That would be ideal. I do kind of feel like killing all of these things would be nice, but... When I got the zoomies, I'm trying to just get to the quest objective and get it done. That's too many dudes. I gotta. There you go. And now we just run and gain more mana. If they want to still come, my warning to them would be do not come. But if that's what they're choosing to do. Alright, everybody, gather around. I got another portion for you. Oh boy. That got pretty wild. Almost lost my cool there. There you go, everybody. There you go. Now get off of my nuts. You gotta get off of my nutsack. Taking forever, ass. It's faster XP. Like right now this area level is level 7 and I'm already level 8. So I want to be a few levels below the area level. And if I can do that and still kill things efficiently, I'm going to be getting the most possible XP. I don't think Glacier's going to stick around forever, but we're going to grab it real quick and we're going to just look for mana efficiency, which is right there. That's what we're going to do. What do we got here? Could do increased cold damage, increase my next spell. Increased cooldown recovery for snap freeze is really good. Ward gained per 10 health. That's probably going to be the one. Health and mana is really good, but I want to focus Ward super hard on this character because I know that he's got good options for it.
You're here for the EPOCH.
I would go cold damage if I was not playing hardcore, but I'm playing hardcore, so the first most important thing is defensive traits that are going to keep me alive. Otherwise, I will be a corpse. And that ain't really what I'm trying to do, you know? Bro, chill, bro. You getting too explodey and shit. I love that I can freeze bosses, by the way. It's a little expensive, but worth it. Oh boy. Woo! That one singed my butt hairs. That got the hairs on the small of my back. They're all burned up now. It smells like a hot dog. I don't know why I said hot dog. I don't know why I did. Snagga, are you still chilling? I don't think I've seen a comment from Snagga in quite some time. Or did he go to bed? I feel like it's way past his bedtime. I think he probably left and I just didn't see it. Bro, why are you so alive? You are very alive. This is not my ideal scenario. All you gotta do is stay right by his ass. Easy. Mana regeneration will be nice. I would like to never have to stop casting. If I'm trying to speed level... Wow, that kinda hurt. You're gonna eat some volatile zombies, mister. Bro, can I please hit him with the old glacier attack? Almost got him. It was one hit. One hit away. Oh, look at that. A little legendary ring action. I like that. I'm about it. I should look at the Helm of Frost for sure. Cold resist, love it. Intelligence, love it. I'm not using Lightning Blast much. In fact, I took it off my bar. So we're gonna go for that. We like it. I'm hip. I'm with it. Ooh, that's a good starter ring for sure. I wish I would have rolled with legendary potential. It's not good for this character, but it'll be good to save. Let me get some of that. Some nice defenses going. A little bit of leech. Leech is huge. Vitality's alright. 36 health. It's alright. It's not my favorite relic that I've ever owned, but it'll do. Here we go. And back to town. Easy. Easy. We've done it. You're finally done with your war moves? That's your problem with the Marvel game? 7 stars have made war an all-day event? Yeah. It do be like that. The game's fun though. The game is very fun. It's just kind of when you run out of... It's like any other game. You run out of stuff to do and then you just get kind of bored a little bit. Just a little bit. Alright, we're going to take another look through for cold damage. Less elemental damage taken. Better crit chance, better elemental damage. Boom. Perfect.
And who are you?
Couldn't ask for more from that one. What do you got? No spell damage. Oh, there it is. There we go. That's the play. Boom. Now we'll craft that bitch up and we'll be real happy about it. Last thing I want is another silver ring. And I don't even care what it has on it. I don't know. That one's level 41. That's not what I want. Believe it or not, I do not want a level 41 version. I would like one that I can just equip. Please and thank you. They have said no. The reason I want that is because it's got movement speed on it. But I should have a pair of boots somewhere in here that I can equip that's going to have a lot of movement speed. Does this have movement speed on it? That is weird that that's showing up. A little bit weird. It's a little bit janky. Oh hey, that one came with movement speed as well. But none of these are the one I'm looking for. There they are. 93% increased freeze rate multiplier. We got that move speed. +1 cold damage to attacks and spells. Gotta love it. Now the thing is, I'm not running dexterity, so I don't care about the minus cold. It doesn't matter to me, because I probably have 0 dexterity. Yeah. So it doesn't make any difference. I'm not going to get the damage from it, but I also don't give a darn. Alright, now we've got to build somewhat existing here, and we're going to forge this bitch, and it's going to let us, and then we're going to be happy about it. Damn! Gotta be level 11. Alright, that's fine. It's fine. Can I put anything on here? It's not worth it. It's really not worth it. But I only have 3 shards for cold damage too. I'm definitely not wasting that. Sorry, bruv. Not gonna do it. I could put resistances on there, but yet again, not super worth it. Take one more look just to see if I got a necklace. Can I just type neck and see them? Nope. I guess I have to type amulet. This is the one at level 24. +1 to snap freeze. Get all this extra cold spell. That's going to be the way. That's going to be the way. I have more than one piece of that set, which is going to be awesome. But it's not awesome yet. Not yet. This is why I just keep a bunch of random stuff so I can have a little poke around and see what I might like. This one's pretty decent. It's certainly better than what I have. We'll just see if there's anything even better still. Physical resistance is where it's at. Especially for the base game. And that's more elemental damage. And elemental damage is good because I occasionally do some other kinds as well. Alright, now we can forge this bitch up. Son of a... Alright, I won't forge anything then. So you see if that bothers me, game. Jeez.
He's back. He's been quiet since he returned.
You're free to play on Marvel all 9 years? Nice.
He's back. He's been.
I think that game is good for it. That's another game where, like, if you really had a bad start, you could just reroll and have a good time. Alright, you be lurking. I like when people tell me that they're going to be lurking, because then I know they're still around. I do like that. I know not as many people come to these streams of other games, but I also am not consistent with them. So if I were more consistent, more people would find me playing the game and like it, or they might decide they like the game because I was playing it. Traker's always here. You got my back. I learned a lot from the first time I had to play different games. I made many mistakes with it, and I am aware of them. And I feel I will be able to do better the next time. Wish there didn't have to be a next time, but what are you gonna do? Hey everyone. Bro, I love it. I don't like these guys off screen hitting me though. That I don't like. But my actual skills... Sure, I'll kill this guy. Why not? Like, I just wish that, like, those fireballs that are going off into the side of nowhere... Game, you know what I'm doing. Just do the fucking thing. Alright. I don't like the shield because it takes too much. That's where my teleport is supposed to go. We'll put fireball over there. Now I can just be doing portals. This is how we speed level. We just be running with portals. Take this group. And then we didn't get them all, but you know what? It stops being efficient at a certain point, so you just stop worrying about it and you move.
Terra watch over you.
That's what you do.
Gods.
Keep that movement speed on cooldown, baby! You guys are. You're the OGs. And I appreciate you.
Yes.
That I do.
Gods be with you.
What I'm definitely going to do... My sleep schedule's crazy. Like, I woke up at... I think it was like 3:30 p.m. yesterday. And then I was back in bed by midnight. Like, how does that make sense? And I slept for a full 8 hours, but I didn't sleep. Like, I was just tossing and turning, being in and out of sleep, because my fucking spine hurt real bad.
Farewell.
I was having Kimberly, like, we have one of those massage guns that vibrate real fast. Sometimes those help. This was not one of those times. I also had her get me a bunch of beers, but, like, I didn't have any of them. It probably would have kept me up if I would have. I don't know, I'm weird like that. If I have caffeine, it makes me tired. But if I have beer, then all of a sudden I am, I'm staying awake. Alright, maybe it's time to start killing some people. Hit him with the big old glacier one-shot. I guess that move's good for that. If I can just turn and burn a big group like that, that's pretty slick.
Gods be with you. Stay safe.
I am willing to be down with that. Now I should just be able to go north here. The pathing for this particular side quest can be a bit of a whore. If you go the wrong way, it takes a bunch of extra time. Can't believe they made me do one extra attack. I like that glacier spike a lot. It's very cool. It's way too expensive, but it's super cool. How's your butt? Hey, we're level 10. That ain't too shabby. I think what I'm going to do, I might play until I get my subclass, but I'm not going to pick my subclass. And then I'll go do research and try to figure out an Ice Mage build and see which one of the subclasses I think is best for doing that. And then I'll be able to eat. And then maybe we'll stream some more of it tomorrow, you know? Because fuck it, we'll do it live. I do like the idea of trying those builds as a live stream. I do like that. I could be working on forging a little bit on a couple of these items, but it's not really that big of a deal. They'll be nice, but I'll only get one buff out of it anyway, and it's like a couple of %, which is nice, don't get me wrong, but it ain't the end of the world. I'll just keep going a bit, keep grinding. The more you stop and look at all that stuff, the more time you're wasting, and then you're not leveling as fast. So if it starts to be a problem where I feel like I'm just not getting any damage out, then I will switch it up and do the thing. God damn it. I always go up that thing even though I know it's not the way. I always do it! And I don't know why. There is also something to be said for getting your mana recharging and making sure you're using your resources. Of course, we're just talking about speed farming at that point. If you're just playing to play, you don't have to be hyper efficient. But I would like to learn how to be hyper efficient with leveling, because I plan on having every character. Because I like the game enough to be able to spend that time. Don't try to hit me with your little dick fingers. I don't like that. I ain't with that. Oh yeah, I changed the button.
Only a little longer.
Man. My AoE damage is great, but my single target kinda sucks.
Do that. Help me.
I could just keep bombing them with those glaciers. They do a lot of damage.
Keep them off me.
I'll try to just get full mana and then do 2. I mean, that does... If I could get those for free, that does a lot of damage. That would be nuts.
Right behind you.
I gotta see what I can do about mana efficiency, or just getting a huge mana pool. Also, I think intelligence increases my mana a little bit, which I have been stacking. But what are you gonna do? Savesu, don't let my bad attitude about Bloodline ruin your fun. I don't want to ruin your fun. You're doing amazing, and you're crushing everything. I think you got all the tools that you need to be doing that. And I'm proud of you for kicking ass.
I have received the gods have long left this world.
I think some people get defensive. They want me to, like, approve of the thing still. Which I won't do. If I don't approve of the thing, I'm not going to tell you that I do. But that doesn't mean that you're not allowed to have fun with it. You know? I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know, bro. What sucks is all of my resistances from these are used up in other places. And that's a bummer. That really bums me. The best I can maybe do... Oh, there's some poison resists. We take it. We take it. In that case, we'll just grab whatever singles we got. Oh, there goes my headset. Bastard! Health regeneration is probably alright. And then I suppose healing effectiveness, because it's all we got for now. That's just all we got for now. Alright, make sure this isn't a really amazing staff before we do anything else.
Yes.
And we'll forge this since we're just sitting here. God damn it. I knew that one was 11. I just thought I hit 11. But no, I just almost hit 11. Hey, I could be doing disintegrate. I don't think I want to, though. Ward retention. I will probably try to go for that to get to level 20. I'm going to need 1 point somewhere else. That's not the worst spot. The attack and cast speed. Let me plug this fucking headset in. Well, I asked you not to go use all your stuff on Bloodline so that I could make a second episode, and then you went and ascended a bunch of mages and used all your fodder. And then I couldn't do the thing. I wanted to make more. That's what I wanted to do. But that made it not a possibility. Getting a bunch of mana reduction for that is gonna be potentially super strong. Alright, they're gonna tell me it's sealed. I'm gonna tell them I know. And here we go. Now we're gonna go do a little side quest which is going to get us a free legendary pair of gloves, unfortunately. Well, unique. I better start calling them the wrong or the right thing if I'm going to make content on the game in a more serious nature. Then I gotta... I was just trying to cancel out of the little tutorial tip they gave me, and they went and ate all my mana. Motherfuckers. Gotta be getting them dailies daily. I should probably hand my Bloodline account to somebody to watch over it for a little while. That's what I should do. Just gotta have somebody I trust. Hey look, now I could do the thing. Wow, Glacier is just throttling people. That's huge. Oh hey guys. They kinda hurt me a little bit. But then I got that free ward shield. Let's go. Looking forward to making that better. Oh yeah, now I gotta go this way. Alright, fine. I'll just cast the portal. Can you go away? Like, damn. I don't want the tutorial. You're cynical about Bloodline? Still enjoying it? Yeah, I'm not asking anybody to quit the game. Not doing that. I think that they have made their intentions clear, though. Like, if somebody is trying to trick you into a back alley so they can do something to you that you don't want done to you, maybe you don't follow around that person. And I feel like that's what they're doing, in my opinion. And for me, and only for me, that's why I just saw an elemental damage shard. Can't leave it. Gotta get it. Gotta get it. For me, that's enough for me to not play anymore. At least on a temporary basis. Ow. Didn't like that I got body blocked and then hit with the big donger. Goat Game's the greediest of all time. True. Well, sort of true. I say it all the time, and every time I say it, I gotta say, by the way, not trying to be racist, but that's just Chinese culture. It's just the way it is. That's why they make bridges out of styrofoam and cobs of corn that are old. I mean, that literally happens. And they're trying to get one over on everybody, and that's just the way the culture goes. Doesn't mean they're wrong. It's certainly different than my culture. And I, for myself, don't like it. I just don't like it. And I gotta be, like, concerned about the fact that I'm even saying that, you know? Everybody's gonna say, oh, why do you hate Chinese people? And then I say, that's not what I said. I said it's just a cultural thing. And I don't like that part. Like, I wouldn't do that for me. That's what I said. Hey man, that's really fucked up, bro. You know how the internet is. I know. You guys see most of the good stuff, but there's a lot of DMs or comments that go under the radar that are just the worst. Just the worst. And they make it hard for me to be my best. Straight up McAssholes, you know? That's why I left the stream yesterday. People were saying some real dumb shit, and I was about to light them up. I was about to hurt them with words. And then I realized I didn't want to do that. So I better just leave before I started being a dick. Sometimes that's what you gotta do, you know? And that was a choice. And then I got like 14 messages also today that were like, dude, are you okay? Like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm not mad about life. I'm mad about a game. Simple solution, don't play the game. Yeah, I unlisted the stream also. Because exactly why when you guys are explaining to me, like, you're feeling bad or feeling like you have to justify that you still like the game, I don't want to make people feel like that.
Please.
I don't want you to feel like you're wrong for having fun. If you're having fun, then you should get the most fun you can possibly get.
Bah.
Don't let little old me ruin that shit. But personally, it's been a couple of weeks of solid, just not really enjoying it. Because there hasn't been much to do. And then when I look at sprites, that's really been the thing. Like, goddamn. How many ways can they ruin the game? First it was Vigor, they ruined the game. They knew they ruined it, and they doubled down on it. And then they did Bloodcrafts and Guild Conquest, and they're like, oh, that's pretty bad for the game. And then they doubled down on it. And then they did Sprites, and that was pretty bad for the game, and they fucking doubled down on that too. It's just not great. You're not exactly having fun? Well, you are dominating, so there is that. And you also have like a more... You're working more closely with the other people, which I think would be more fun, but I don't really have people doing that with me too much. I don't know if they feel like they can't talk to me or don't want to plan, but I guess since I was playing Guild Conquest for a couple weeks and there was none of that. Nobody was really trying to talk about it that much. There was just occasional messages here and there. And even then, like, it was in the wrong platform. We were trying to talk through the game, which is horrible. Not the most useful. I need to zoom faster through here. I am level 11 now, and the area is level 13, so like we're getting a better ratio for sure. But I stay leveling. God, those guys are too tanky. I'm out. They can die when the boss dies. Ow. It's not great having no mana. Ow. I guess I just... I got all these guys trying to come up my ass! They're coming! They're bouncing off my booty cheeks. Everybody good now? You all happy? Did that go the way you were hoping? I don't think so. Fuck out of here! Ow. I told the thing to teleport, but it didn't teleport. I must have been negative mana by just one still. Rip. Alright. Are you ready to meet your maker? You did! You did, you dummy! Dumbass, idiot ass! We got him! Your server X18? Yeah, I've been fighting people from your server, even though my server started much later. And that's also a little frustrating. Just a skoosh. How do we make this more... Explosions are in reverse order. That's kind of cool. That is kind of cool. Vortex. That's gonna grab people and suck them. That's pretty swaggas. I don't want to spend all of these points right now when I don't know exactly what I want to do. Maximum mana gained on kill. Now I know what I want to do. So we're going to go down this way and get maximum mana on kill, because that actually could be really good. Especially if I go and stack myself a bunch of maximum mana. So I think that's going to be a goal. And I know what you're thinking. Every hole is a goal. And you're right. But still, that's going to be like an extra goal. I love how I'm just running through things and I'm crushing leveling right now. I don't know how long I've been playing this particular character, but it's going quick. It's going real fast. Dummies. I've been like waiting an extra frame or two to actually cast the Glacial Spike because I know that it wants to cast in the wrong direction if I'm too fast. And I do not have time for that. Maybe we could hit a couple extra. That actually hurt. I'm just out. I got leapt in with a vengeance and crit me. Took most of my health. Diplomacy in the guild conquest. I think that you just can't rely on people to do the thing. And also, like, in my first guild conquest that I really was like playing, I wasn't checking the main chat. That's not the first thing I did. I just made some moves, and then somebody was like, "Oh, this fucker broke the truce." It's like, dude, I didn't even read that yet. Like, obviously from then on I was looking at it more, because in Valley of Conquerors people have not been doing that at all. So I just don't even look at it. But then, yeah, if there's one mistake, they're like, "No, you did that shit on purpose." So you can't really rely on those, in my opinion. Oh, you're gonna get it. I should just pick those up, huh? Ow. Don't be an asshole. Be kind. Rewind. I think, you know... Oh, yeah. It's because of my staff that Fireball is free. Because it costs 3 and I have a -3. So I can just spam that and then Fireball until I get mana back. And we good. That's how I'm doing single target. For now. You're dead. Believe me, you're dead. Ooh, a Spellblade. Pick up the fucking hat, would you please? Got all this random bull hockey that I don't want. Boom. Nice. Congratulations to myself. I'm not even picking up the crafting quest. A lot of times it doesn't even work, even when you do. Ha! Nice try, dummies! Give him the old up and back situation there. You thought. You actually thought. But you're never gonna get me. So then, yeah, I need to make up an actual build for this, which I'm excited for because it's actually good right now. But I don't know. I think it's going to depend on if I'm wanting to stay primarily a Frost Mage forever, and if that's just the goal. That's going to change my final result. Otherwise, I would probably go Rune Master. I've heard that they're in a really good spot right now, like maybe they're too strong. And then that means that they're going to get nerfed into the ground, so it's probably better to play them early before they get nerfed. Spending 1,000,000 years fighting that one big dude with extra health is not really worth anything. It's fine, but I don't think it's necessary when I'm already a little bit ahead. People won't be viewing your Bloodline content for deep analysis? Well, I'm taking a little bit of a break. You can deep analyze them all you want.
Stay back. Run.
I can't even look at that shit right now. I would like to finish summoning Galabars, just to, like, maybe I'll use them at some point. Oh my god. That sounds terrible. Hey guy, why? Why are you doing all this magic? Mm-mm. Woo. I guess I was technically out of that, but I used a health potion because I thought it was hurting me. Hit him with the big old blasties. And then I gotta stand here and gain mana for a long time. I think that might be too far away. Definitely hits him with the last one, but... God, that just looks like it's gonna hurt. Butt stuff! hits me with the butt stuff on the boss fight. I don't really want you to do that to me with your fire beam, mister. My damage is a little low right now. That's sort of what you get for taking defensives, primarily. I have an okay stick. But I think it just takes a little more work before you get all the damage you need. It ain't weird that it takes a little effort, you know? Although I have had other builds that killed the guy significantly faster. I guess I'm not being hyper efficient with my mana either. But we're getting him. I feel safe. That's the most important thing. You're on hardcore. Do you feel safe? Good. You can fight the guy for a long time. You'll have a good time for a long time. But if you can't fight him for a long time, that's gonna be rough. That's gonna be real rough. You usually don't hit bread towers, dude. Everybody just hits them anyway. Like, I don't even care at this point. It's war. I've been fucked over on that stuff enough times. I don't even care. Nobody gets the nice one anymore. Everybody just gets raw dogged. When you try to be nice for long enough and everybody's a piece of shit, you start to just realize that everybody's a piece of shit, and for me that makes me not want to play it. But also fuck them. But also fuck them. That's why I just do the thing. And they can just deal with it. Nihilism, sure. Sure. Although if you're gonna accuse me of being the guy who has no optimism at all, then you have not listened to me speak. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Alright, what is this one's? Shatter Strike? This is cold damage, a sweeping melee attack. Oh yeah, Spellblade. That's that shit I like. I think I do want to do Spellblade. If I do Spellblade, then I can just be doing Ice Dude the whole time. And I ain't even got to worry about it. Meteor, obviously, would, like... I could make a fire build that's way stronger than an ice build right now. I'm just gonna do Spellblade. I'm not even gonna think about it. That's the one I want to do. And probably, I'm not sure if Glacial Spike is gonna be getting replaced or not, but that remains to be seen when we actually make the build, which I'm gonna have to do. And I'm about to get off of here and go eat. That's what I'm about to do. You're wrecking the bullies? Good. Wreck 'em. Hashtag wreck 'em. My optimistic nihilism. No, I'm not normally super nihilistic. I'm just saying on that one, like, it is what it is at this point. You can try to do your truces all you want. Then people are just going to fuck you over. That's just a fact. It's just a fact. But most people aren't even trying to do them. So, my main point is that I just don't even read it. I just play the game. If I see somebody going for my towers, I go take theirs. That's it. What am I going to eat? I don't know. Probably something terrible for me because I don't have a lot of great food at the house right now. And my back is killing me, so I don't want to cook. So, that is what it is. But, you know, I appreciate you guys coming out for games that are not the normal game. Especially after you were all terrified by my rant yesterday. What are you going to do? It's me. It's who I am. You can expect to see a lot more content on this particular game. This is probably going to be my main focus for a little while. And I don't know, if I can find somebody to caretake my account for a little while and I can come back and check out Bloodline maybe when something new is coming out that might be exciting, then maybe you'll get yourself some more guides on some dudes that are coming out and team comps and shit. But right now, I am absolutely unwilling to do the daily grind of clicking red buttons. I'm not going to fucking do it. Absolutely not. I have no interest, and the more that I do it, the more it makes me not want to play the game. So that's why my focus is switching for now. So there you go. But with all that being said, for now, I want to thank you guys for watching. I have been Rage Panda 1, and I will see you in the next one.